Welcome to another session of Curse of Strahd. Last time on Curse of Strahd, you all had done quite a few things. Many things. Quite a number of things. You went up the mountain. Specifically, you went up the mountain in search of more of the frost salamanders whose body parts you were able to transform over into potions of cold immunity. Heading up there, you were barraged by numerous new dangers. You faced a blizzard that descended down during the middle of the encounter and made it incredibly difficult to be able to go about, as it was so cold it was literally freezing people into place. After that, lightning began striking down from the blizzard up above, as well as you all huddled together in tenuous firelight, finding a nearby cave which you were able to shut the entrance to, as the constant cold of the mountain seemed to barrage over at the very foundations of your existence and required hit dice just to be able to go about over time without some kind of consequence happening. After collecting everything and working together, defeating the frost salamanders and huddling up, you ventured back down to the mountain and returned back over to your base camp, where Ilion has now been constructing these potions of cold immunity, and it is now what is the equivalent of the morning inside of this domain of ice.
Yep.
The planes, just as a arcana thing, since you do have this knowledge, I believe, elemental planes don't actually have suns, but they experience day and night cycles regardless. It's strange.
Wild, yo.
Well, what I was thinking is probably our best bet is, so we have a way to kind of make some emergency shelter as we're going up, and how long does Windwalk last? 24 hours, right?
8 hours.
8 hours, okay, long enough. We kind of have a long time for Windwalk, and so I think what we should do is we should try and get as far up as we can before we use our limited resource. That way we're closer to the top of the mountain. Just so that we kind of give ourselves as much time as possible, because even if we have to spend a couple hours to get there, having as much time as possible when we are using the potion and the air bubbles, right? I think it's just having as much time as possible before we start burning those down, since we only have one attempt at it. If we hoof it, I think that's our best bet, personally.
How are you? Okay, so after you turn into the gas form once, I don't think you can do it again. If you turn back, it ends the spell.
No,
Does
it's
it?
just a minute transformation.
I don't believe it ends the spell. You can just return back.
Yeah, it's just a 1 minute transformation, one way or
Okay.
the other. Yeah, it says until a spell ends, a creature can revert to cloud form, which also requires a 1 minute transformation.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so that's why I was saying we transform when we think that going up the normal way would be hard, or not, I would say unreasonably hard, and at that point we use telepathic wand, windwalk, and I can use skill empowerment as well. And if we do that, then we have a way up the mountain with windwalk, even in the blizzard, and of course we drink all the potions. So that's what I think our best bet is.
Well, you can now start saving those potions of cold
you,
immunity. Yeah, I no longer need them.
Yep, that's good. So
I have
we
been
need
blessed by the wise frog.
Yes.
we
At
need
some point,
8 total now.
At some point earlier in the morning, you all saw Atreus going over to Radu, and during their communion, Wise Frog Radu placed their hand on Atreus's head. And with their blessing, Atreus has unlocked the secrets to being immune to the cold.
Hey, can you give it to everyone else too? Thanks.
It had nothing to do with the elemental constitution. Actually, that was just fake news. Yeah, that's what I think our best bet is. I think that's our most likely thing. What do you guys think? Anyone else have any better ideas that I'm missing?
I think it sounds pretty sound.
I have 8 hints. I'll leave the planning to you guys.
I know what's gonna happen is as soon as we try and go up it, it's just gonna all go to shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, doesn't it always?
I know it is. I know, and that's why I'm like, I don't want to be on a time strain, and so if we can get like halfway up even over the course of several hours, even if we need to take a whole day or something, we just stop. You know, we make camp in the side of the mountain. You know, even if it takes us a long time, it's fine since we're not on a time schedule. But these like the potions and some of our spells are things that we can't just get easily. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
better to kind of like save them unless we absolutely are like, now is when we need to use it.
I agree. The only other plan that I can maybe conjure up, though I wonder how we can possibly get it to work, is we try to ride the current. I think the method probably has some inclination of how the currents go. He said they're mostly random, but if there's a chance that the current can get us closer to the top at an easier pace, then maybe it's a
we
possible
did talk
method.
to the method that like, there's no guarantee that it'll get us up quickly. It could stay very close to the bottom for a while. It might.
Yeah,
it's kind of just like rolling the dice on it.
Yeah, it's very.
So that's why I'm
random
not
sporadic.
sure if we want to do that. It's just really risky. Because we also can't stay in that blizzard unless we have the cold immunity, and so unless it takes us up to the top within an hour, then it might be rough, you know?
Yeah, that's why I didn't suggest it. It was an idea I had pondered, but I don't really
Yeah.
see it being really feasible.
Oh yeah, speaking of, the ice method's name is now Chip. They remembered their own name.
Nice.
Yeah, you see Chip just inside of it's essentially a bucket made of ice. They're just enjoying how cold it is inside of there, and occasionally complain about how warm it is out here. It is 0 Celsius out here.
Jay, did you decide each charm from the Twinga?
I was gonna wait until you actually did it here at the session.
it.
Go for it.
Wait, what?
What are you doing? What are you telling them? What are you doing?
I am summoning a Twinga for each person. If you have a mount, you get 2 Twingas. And they're all gonna give you one of their boons.
Alright, you summon forth Twingas. Many of them.
They're just willing to give you a boon?
Oh, small chunk.
A lot
Sounds
of-
so different, Crab.
Oh, yeah, I switched my hardware a little bit.
Yeah, I
Your
mean,
voice
it's
got
You
significantly
You sound so
deeper.
deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, earlier when you just spoke, like, I was like, who the fuck just said that? And then I noticed it was you. I was like, wow, like, the
See,
voice
the difference,
like, what?
before we were talking to Crab, but now we're talking to Crab.
Capital letter Crab.
Yeah, I had this microphone for a while, but I hadn't used it because I don't have a lot of really good furniture. Well, a lot of soft furniture, so I got a lot of reverb. But I got some other hardware that helps me use it now.
Dang,
Oh.
your voice is now buttery smooth. It's
Yeah, like-
weird.
He's
When
going
are
to
we
voice
getting
the campaign bad guy.
Yeah.
It could be.
When are we getting a Crab ASMR session? Like,
Come on.
We just
Oh.
getting really close to the microphone and whispering. I don't know.
Oh god.
Oh no.
All right. Anyways, continuing on with the Chowingas.
Yeah, you summon forth Twingas. Here's what they look like. They're very small.
I want the one with the brown like
Arca.
Mask.
broom thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them are like that. Their tokens don't show it, but they are actually like that. And upon being summoned, you see that they look about in confusion as their existence has now merely begun.
Oh,
And they
shit.
all begin dancing about inside of the water in a little happy little circle.
I am also happy.
Zarisa, they are dancing about in this circle. What do you do?
Yeah, I asked them to give each a boon.
Their dancing is interrupted by a command to give out boons. They look over at each of you, puzzled, looking at each other. And as commanded, they will go over and provide boons accordingly. Boon, boon, boon,
I loved
boon.
my little Chunga.
Right,
He
and
is
the
my
boons.
best friend.
The boons that they give will be the following ones. Cabal, you have gained the Charm of Bounty. Andraste, who is not here,
The quicker picker-upper. Sorry.
has gained the Charm of Vitality. Atreus, you have gained the Charm of Animal Conjuring.
I was very specific.
That's funny because mine is
Ilya.
food related also.
Freddy, you have gained the Charm of Cold Resistance.
Okay. I wonder what that does.
Maybe he wants lightning resistance.
Oh wait, so now I basically have 3 uses of Conjure Animal for free, on top of the one I get free daily. Interesting.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, what is it?
Bellona, you too get Charm of Cold Resistance. Sarissa, you gain the Traveler's Haven. And Fenrir, you gain the Charm of Restoration. The Chungas don't look super excited about doing this, they just kind of did it. And then they resume back to dancing inside the water immediately.
What is it, Traveler's
Oh.
Haven?
Yeah, the link he posted doesn't actually go to the right one. It
Wow.
goes to the boon of combat prowess from him.
Well, it's because the link isn't complete. Yeah, the link's not complete.
Oh,
Hmm.
mine worked.
Charm of Animal Charming. Conjuring.
How come Nick and I are the only ones that got the same one?
Mm.
It's still fitting for where we are right now, at least.
Yeah, but like, fuck that. I wanted my own charm.
Oh my god.
Rose.
It was not.
They have other charms that they could give you instead. I don't know if you would want it.
It's fine. I'm already mad and disappointed. There's no reason for you to fix it. It will not make me less mad or less disappointed.
Rose, I actually have a better situation. I'll just throw away my charm. There you go. Happy?
Wow.
No,
Did the
Wow.
man
And then
wear
we get to give you
charms?
another one.
it's not about the charm that you got or the
Is
charm
it
that
charm
I
an
got.
item?
It's the fact that we're the only ones that have to share a charm.
We're not sharing a charm. We have 2 different charms.
Okay,
that
here,
do the
Rose.
same
How
thing.
about I command the Chewinga to not give you a charm?
No, it's fine.
Is
Pick
it charm
one.
an item?
I think it's
Okay,
like a boon.
Crystal,
So
Crystal,
Oh,
I
okay.
already said that I'm fine with it. I just
Nope, we don't get it.
Can
you
you
know?
give one to the mounts also, please?
You
Hey,
command
Trish,
different
just-
Chewingas to go give it to the mounts.
Okay.
The mounts do get charm.
And Bartholomew.
Each of the
Oh,
mounts
no,
gets
no,
like
They does not get a charm.
all the they go to each of the mounts and they, like the ones that haven't given out anything yet, and they give the same one to each of them, which is Charm of the Biting Cold.
nice.
So every mount got this. Okay.
Okay, that was a joke, right? So basically, we're not allowed to give them charms.
They get charms.
We're not allowed to give them usable charms.
They Chewingas gave what they gave,
Okay.
and then they resume
Ew.
back to dancing inside the water, where they seem very much content.
1d6
Yeah.
cold damage when you hit with a melee or weapon attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
But
mean,
it's
the-
only a
the-
weapon attack, so none of the mounts can use it.
They count as weapon attacks, even though they're not with
Natural
weapons.
weapons count as weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
D&D terminology.
Wait, for real?
Natural weapons are considered
Yeah.
weapon attacks.
Same
shit,
with
I didn't know
unarmed,
that.
same with
Yeah,
unarmed
sure.
strikes.
I think
Oh, I
it's
thought it
in
was like a
Iraq,
jit
isn't it?
thing that he
Nope.
changed.
If
How do we
reading,
wait? So
reading the
how-
golden bite of Winterwolf, it literally states melee weapon attack.
how did
Yeah.
you summon these Chungas?
What?
How did you summon these Chungas? I'm super confused.
I just used a spell.
Well, I mean, I figured that. I just
The touch infinity. Wait, yeah, touch infinity? Question mark spell.
So if I'm reading this right, the charm is
okay.
1d6 cold damage as a bonus action on the attack.
To all your attacks for 1 minute, I assume. I think that's what it says.
Oh yeah, you're correct. Yes, for an entire minute. Okay, it's an additional 1d6. Cool. Where should I stick this, to be frank? So I guess only Winterwolf receives this boon.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
all of mounts got Charm of Biting Cold.
Oh, wait. So that means every one of my mounts has that.
There's enough Twingas that you could theoretically summon each one out to get a Charm of Biting Cold.
Oh lord. Okay.
Cereza can summon a lot of Twingas at once, like 50 or something.
Oh god. Okay, wait. So hold up. That means I have to add that and a counter on each of my mounts. Okay, I'll get around to doing that, but I'm not going to do it now.
Look at them dance, they're so happy. Some of them begin melting into the rocks too.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I wish it was me.
I'll call 4 of them back and do the bag of holding magical terrain thing.
Right.
See how they like it in there after a while.
You call the Twingas out from their merry dancing as the rest meld into various rocks and forest and plants and just disappear entirely from view. As these 4 Twingas solemnly look over into the bag. They are very animated elementals, and they all kind of look over at each other as they enter into the bag as commanded.
Sorry, why are you having them enter the bag? No? Okay.
There,
They were never heard from again.
Elaborate?
Sarisa?
I guess not.
Goodbye, Crystal.
Crystal dead.
Crystal's dead.
Crab brave?
Crab, you need to rave.
You need to what?
You need to rave.
It's true. You do.
Start
By law.
raving, buddy.
By law.
Oh.
You begin to gently rave. But yes, 4
You know.
Twingas despondently entered his bag.
Did we go back to town, or did we just stay here for the rest?
We just stayed here.
We just did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
If we go back to town, I would like to stay there for a couple days, because I can afford the intelligence book, and that'd be nice to have. But I feel like we can also just do this first.
We can do that later, yeah. I think we're okay
Yeah.
right now. Alright.
All right, I guess we're all good to go.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Me too.
Alright,
Ah,
so
dang
tell me the order of events as they occur so we know exactly what's happening here.
I think for the start, we're just going to try and get up the mountain, at least get back to our first checkpoint,
Yeah.
and like keep an eye out to see if we can see signs of the blizzard appearing now that we've seen it like several times now. Because you said sometimes you can see it appear, sometimes it just kind of appears instantly, and so
Yes.
if we can see its approach, then we stop and we take cover for a bit of time while it passes, and then continue on afterwards. Otherwise, we take care of it as soon as it comes up.
Oh, and there is one other apparently thing joining here, which is wait, do I not have the
Oh, hey, Aqua.
which one exactly, Fenrir?
2 seconds. Probably won't be enough.
Hey, Aqua. Are you sure you
Hmm?
leveled up Winterwolf? I'm looking
Yeah.
at his sheet and not entirely certain what was changed.
Their
There's
cold
no
breath
info.
improved, and they got the ASI bonus, I believe.
Oh, okay. You didn't note it anywhere, so I didn't know if you did it. Okay.
Yeah, that's why. Their ASI just every time any of your the NPCs get ASIs, they don't get feats. They just increase all their stats by 1.
Oh, but you had written it down somewhere before that the fire breath of Cerberus improved.
Oh yeah, this one I think improved in some way that I don't recall exactly, but it did improve.
Okay. Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
Oh, did Xenia level up?
Hmm?
Did Xenia level up?
What level are they?
They start out at CR10.
No, they only participated in 1 combat. Winterwolf's been in a couple at this point.
Wait. What?
Winterwolf was in 2 by now.
But Xenia was with us the whole time.
Like, for
Oh,
which ones exactly? Because there was a Frost Salamander 1 and Frost Salamander 2, right?
Yeah,
She was there
she was
for
there
both.
both times. She's been there the entire time.
Oh, okay. I thought that they hadn't until very recently been an actual creature.
No,
I'll have to
since,
go.
I've had
I'll
them
look at it
since
later.
Velocity. Okay.
Also, Winterwolf starts out at CR3, so that could also explain why.
No,
Oh,
this
that-
one was higher. This one was higher.
Oh, was it? Okay.
It was CR 7, I guess. Now it's CR 8.
Okay.
Great.
Okay. Are we all good to start ascending then?
No, because there is one other thing that was summoned. Hold on.
Oh. Okay.
This needs to change to 16. It's new.
And then the tunneler also, right? We need that, or no? I wasn't here for like the first 10 minutes of conversation.
Well, how are we going to get such a tunneler? Like, are you summoning it with your 9th level spell, or like?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like, that's an option. It's just what would cost a 9th level spell. So.
So
How long does it last?
I just need to
An hour?
forever.
An hour.
Huh?
Forever.
Forever. What?
Yeah. I create it. I don't like when I say summon, I'm not summoning, I'm creating.
Can you create me a grilled cheese sandwich?
I could. Jay, how many points is a grilled cheese sandwich worth?
I'm
All
not
of
sure how
them.
much it is.
50. 50.
Wait, what?
All
What
50.
CR? What CR is that tunneler?
That's 10,
I
I
don't.
think.
I don't know what CR grilled cheese
Oh.
sandwich is, Mark.
Actually, then you could use it because it's 50 points per 1 CR, so you could actually just barely create a CR10.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Surely a
Yeah,
grilled
that'll work.
cheese is just like CR1 or lower, right?
Probably yes.
Infinite grilled cheeses. Put the chewingas in the grilled cheeses. In-game.
what the heck is wrong with you?
Delicious.
Is this
That's a
Fenrir
list.
talking or is?
This is, you can decide.
So that's what 3 different 9th level spells? Have you been able to summon each of these creatures in time over the past? What's it been?
So I
guess
thought you
it
were
has
here
been
for
3
2
days.
days.
Oh, okay. Right, it was 2 days to figure things out. Okay.
We were here for
Then,
2 nights, so that's
On the
3.
first day of Christmas, Sarisa gifted to Fenrir a gemstone dragon, a young one. Moonstone, actually, Moonstone dragon, technically.
Which Infinity is kind of blocked.
Yeah, it really is.
What are you just gonna throw away your bullet now?
Wait, are we just?
No.
Or wait, are we staying here for more than? Wait, because we've only been here. This is the second day we've been here. Are we staying here for another day?
Oh, I thought we were because we needed to recover hit dice, and then you're gonna finish the shield. I can't summon the tunneler unless we stay here for the last day. For 1 more day.
There's a lot of waiting going around.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like at that.
you said
I feel like at
yourself
that
we're
point.
not in a rush.
Yeah, I'm saying. I feel like at that point we could have just gone back to town then and just teleported
No.
back.
Nope.
I didn't realize we were staying for an additional day, but then yes, I could finish the shield this day.
Right, so is spending another day here as well?
I guess
Yeah.
so. I mean,
That'll-
Crystal
that'll
has
get me
deemed it
back.
so, so yeah, I guess so. She's
That'll get me
she
all
needs her
night
9th level
back.
spell slot.
Right. Chip is a little bit antsy and occasionally goes past the threshold just to chill out there for a little while. But they always return. I'm not quite leaving yet. But
So Atreus wants to join him whenever he does, just to see where he's going.
oh, they just find some nice little cold spot and just sit there, taking in the cold. They are usually fairly animated, but while they're like chilling out in a cold spot, they seem very relaxed and almost like in a zen trance of sorts. They seem incredibly happy.
Me
It's
too,
like, huh.
buddy.
Ice elementals. And so on the
have
third
I-
day of Fenrir Miss.
Have I given Fenrir a periapt yet? I can't remember.
I don't believe so, no.
Okay, then if we're staying here an extra day, then I would also be able to finish Fenrir's periapt. Which means from Sarisa I need 300 gold, I think, and from Fenrir I need 150.
Okay.
Sold.
So
On the third day of Christmas.
What the fuck? Jesus.
also Fenrir's dragon is CR8, correct?
Yeah.
I think I have something CR2 I would like to summon. Okay, I'll let you know later because it's not an important creature, and I clowned and forgot to write the CRs for all of these.
GG.
What the fuck is this Aqua Dragon? Hello?
Aqua Dragon.
That is Crystal's new pet.
Alright,
I
so.
don't like him. I don't like him. I do
Yeah,
not.
neither do I.
Same.
Can I reskin it and make it like a cute little floofy Pikachu or something?
It
Jack.
says it is ordinary, so I don't know.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a fairly ordinary one. And so is this Tomb Trapper, which cannot be made to look any cuter. It's already plenty cute as it is. Look at it. Look at it in its eyes. It's
It
beautiful.
doesn't
beautiful
even have
eyes.
any eyes.
It's beautiful eyes. You just can't see greatness.
Okay, well, shall we start ascending?
Thanks, I hate it. Well, I guess we can start ascending, I guess.
Alright, so what's the plan for Ascension?
I think we're starting out just going normally up.
Like just walking up, basically?
Yeah, like going the same way we went, and I imagine we could do it a little faster. Hopefully, now that we're kind of used to it, and at the very least, trying to get back up to our first checkpoint that we made in that cave.
Also, with the whole hour that the spiders were assisting, I don't know if that makes any difference at all.
Yeah, I was hoping we would have like a little faster time getting back up there because of the things if we set on any infrastructure.
Alright, let's go ahead and bring you over to that map in just a moment. I'm just doing one thing really quickly. Your motley crew here begins walking up. As you get close to the threshold, those with high enough perception can see that the rock is there at the top of the mountain and seems to have been sitting there and is still just sitting there. It's hard to tell exactly what it is doing, but it is in plain view at the peak.
Staring at us, I guess.
It is far away to tell what exactly it is doing or staring at.
Alright.
Alright, so let's see. And so the ascension begins up. As is usual, the temperature begins to drop quite intensely as you start moving further up. So having just been at about 0 Celsius initially, it quickly drops to -10, -20. As you get closer to where your checkpoint is, it's already down to -30. Where was it exactly, the checkpoint? Do you recall which tile it was on?
It was like right here. It was on
yeah,
the
it was on
fourth.
third.
It was on the
It-
third or fourth row. I remember.
Yeah, I want to say it was somewhere around here.
It was like one of these two tiles, I think.
Yeah, it was somewhere around here.
give me a moment to check something. Hold on.
Oh, did you guys add 15 to your temporary hit points?
I thought it was 16. Oh, you made a new one. Okay, it's 15 now.
Yeah.
15.
All right, I'll change
All right.
that.
All right, fixed.
Today we're having red rice soup. It's nice and ooh, a little bit of crunchy too. So
A little crunch for the journey ahead.
yeah, you feel like these little not ice, rice grains, a little crunchy. And they're all spicy too, so help with the cold.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to get used to this voice.
Alright.
Like I need to send Crab later like examples of how they sound so they can appreciate it fully also.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
It's a bit of a clumped Fenrir, but you do manage it. Y'all saw the pictures before of what this climb looks like. It's quite treacherous at certain points. But you get to about the checkpoint area here instead of in about, I think it would normally be about 2.5 hours, but this time it only took about 2 with your previous knowledge of how it was like and with some of the previous precautions left behind by the spiders and such. You're able to reach the same point up the mountain in about 2 hours, your checkpoint having been left clearly undisturbed and no frost salamanders in sight.
So we shaved off 30 minutes. All right.
It is getting more and more cold as the temperature has dropped down to negative 50 Celsius.
Wait, we're at the first checkpoint right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Has there been any sign of the blizzard?
No, actually. It's unusually calm even.
Well, I mean, can we see the blizzard at any point on the mountain?
It is always roiling like above your heads. Right.
Okay.
Looming over the mountain right there. I think I had the picture from earlier. Let me bring it up again as a reference. Give me just a second. .png already exists. Are you sure you want to save it? Yes, I am sure. I see what happened. Hold on. Up above all the time, there's the blizzard as a layer just kind of roiling over. Much more than about 100 feet above you even. It's already like constantly raging up in the sky. But on the ground, not quite so much. And when sometimes what happens is that it dips down from that roiling layer, and that's when it's been impacting all of you. But over the past 2 hours, not 2.5, sorry. Over the past 2 hours, it's not done such.
Well, I guess the plan was to continue trekking as far up as we need to go before eventually we need to start utilizing the potions and the
air bubbles.
Air bubbles, yeah.
Yep.
So I guess we just press on.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you enter into the next bit of time, the temperature has dropped to such an intense degree that's now always fluctuating from negative 50 to negative 70 at any time. It is getting oppressively difficult to be able to move, as in every 20 minutes you must use a hit die, or else something will happen. But it feels awful, and you hear thundering booms up above again.
How many of these tiles is 20 minutes?
It's about a third of it is 20 minutes, so about 3,000 feet is 20 minutes about.
Oh, okay. So roughly 3 tiles for 20 minutes. Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of hit dice that we'll have to start using.
Yeah.
I think we
and-
may want to start trying to conserve hit dice more than the potions or the ways of getting up faster. What was the plan for that? Because I
What, to
don't
get
know
up
about
faster?
yeah, because 3,000.
So
It's a
the plan for
lot
getting
of
up faster
hit dice.
is, I use this to give me expertise in survival. Sorry, it's GM sending. Hang on, it's this to give myself expertise in survival. Teresa uses Windwalk, telepathic bond, and then we all put on the air bubbles and drink the potions if you're not already immune to cold. And from telepathic bond and survival expertise, I asked Aqua, and he said that survival expertise would allow Ilion to guide other party members through the blizzard if we had to go through it. The Windwalk allows you to go faster than the blizzard, but because most of the people can't see through the blizzard, you would kind of need someone to kind of guide you to keep you on track. So we'd have an hour where we could keep ourselves on track, and get up the mountain that way. And Windwalk is really fast. It's, I think, 800 speed per turn.
300.
Oh
something
wow,
like
that
that.
it.
Really
that is
600
still-
because you can dash.
Yeah,
Either way,
600,
that's still
right.
really fast.
Right.
Huh.
And the blizzard is about 100 feet of random tossing, so realistically we're getting about 100 or 500 feet if we're going through the blizzard. And given that's a per 6 seconds, and we're flying, we should be able to get, straight up the mountain pretty quickly. And so that was like the plan once we need it. But just getting this distance covered here kind of saves us a decent amount of time on our spells, right?
Yeah, it does. So, do you think we should go on a little bit further before we utilize this strategy,
I mean,
once
we all have
once
full
the
hit dice,
blizzard
right?
starts hitting?
Yeah. And Aqua, you said we're hearing like thunder, like the blizzard is coming, or like the thunders.
That's the same roiling sound you heard up above when it felt like the lightning strikes were beginning to sporadically hit down.
Okay. That's fine.
Perhaps
feel like
also
we
notable is that perhaps also notable is that over these 3 hours, the rock, which you can you're not getting a slightly better view, but it's still a few miles up and away from distance, has just been sitting there the whole time at the peak.
Okay. It's just waiting for us. I feel like if we're all full hit dice, we can probably tank a few of them. Get like here, let's say, a little closer up the mountain, and then so we get like up to this point, and then we fly from there. So I'll do what, like 3 hit dice then ish?
Yeah, it's 3 hit dice per row.
Yeah, so I feel like that's fine. I feel like we can tank a little bit of hit dice.
Hey, Aqua,
Just to get us a little closer.
I don't have to lose my hit dice, right? Because I'm unaffected by the cold.
Correct. With the blessing of Radu onto you, you are unaffected by the cold that is happening. Irina, similarly, you both are companions in your cold immunity here.
All right. I mean, yeah, the game plan is, I guess, as is. I'm not worried about my hit dice, but I'm worried about your guys. So conserve it as you need it.
Anyone else want to
what
start
would-
doing it now?
Sorry, do we know what happens if we don't use hit dice?
No,
Not
we
yet.
don't.
No, no.
Nobody's tried yet.
Okay.
All right, then the path continues.
I don't want to risk it for us. I don't want to use hit dice.
The first 20 minutes goes by. You may spend a hit die.
Alright.
This is the second one, right? Or the first one?
The first one. The temperature's just getting like obscenely cold. -70 is just ridiculous. At that point, it's like almost becoming unlivable. If it wasn't for your high constitutions, surely you would be getting you'd have to basically turn around. But you hold.
This, you don't have to spend it just for its cold resistance, right?
No, it's
Even with
immunity
resistance.
Sorry. Huh?
Only
Even
immunity
with
prevents it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Cold immunity.
Did you say -70 degrees Celsius?
Yes.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
-94 Fahrenheit.
Yes, it's pretty cold.
Yes, it does thankfully get warmer up to -50, sometimes -40 occasionally.
How are we not frozen?
Thanks.
This
D&D
is like
logic.
water can't exist in gaseous form. It's only solid. strictly solid.
There are, in fact, people, Fenrir, that actually live in temperatures that regularly go down to like -50. Much more below that, though, and it essentially becomes unlivable, and it's nothing but your sheer adventurer prowess that is letting you power on through. Especially trekking up a mountain at the same time.
Icos.
All right.
Moving further and further, the deep breaths as you traverse across uneven terrain. It's been a nice, pleasant, more flat like area at this point as you continue onward, but up above, as you're spending your second hit die, you can tell those familiar sounds. Your perception has gotten you attuned. A blizzard is on the way.
So, Jay, in our current state, how long can we survive before freezing? Is it just based on how many hit dice we have?
That's what it seems like.
Okay. You said every 20 minutes, right?
Yes, so this is the second hit die, and you hear the sounds of a blizzard approaching. You can see the area above your head even beginning to descend.
You guys think it's time to start flying?
I think it very may well be.
Alright, let's do it.
How long does it cast Windwalk?
Yeah, I think it's... Isn't it? I don't know. I kind of forgot. It is 1 minute.
Okay, then we should probably have the ungodly, ugly motherfucker make a tunnel for us. I can't remember his name. But
The Tomb Tapper.
Yeah, the ugly thing. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, let's have
the mouth stomach thing. Yeah, so we make a
Let's make
tunnel.
a
We block.
hole.
We can block off the tunnel as needed, and then
And then we'll do one more.
yeah.
So are we planning to travel in the blizzard, or are we gonna wait it out?
No, we're going to the blizzard.
We're going. Okay.
All right. As you prepare this, first, how are you casting Windwalk exactly again?
To the necklace of prayer bead.
Okay, so you got Windwalk from the necklace of prayer beads. I see. All right. Windwalk at hand. Do you have 2 to be able to get everybody, or only some people? Because it's
Well, that's why we were supposed to use levitate and the floating disc.
If you fly through the blizzard, the floating disc will not follow you through it. Especially if you're up in the air.
Why?
Unless you're saying you're going past the path. Which also,
So,
similarly,
wait.
is too treacherous for the floating disc.
If we summon the floating disc while we're in the air, does it just fall to the ground?
Yeah, the floating disc can't fall. I'll go into the air with you, and it disappears if you move more than 100 feet away from it.
Oh yeah,
It doesn't
that
fly
was
into the air
other-
with you.
Oh yeah,
It
that was
floats
the
above the
other
ground.
issue that I never fixed. Kind of forgot about it. Up to 10 willing creatures. Oh wait, we didn't have more than 10 creatures though.
With your Tomb Tapper, Gemstone, Dragon, Mounts, and if you want to
Oh.
count Chip.
Yeah, we didn't until you summoned 2 extra creatures.
Alright, well, we have to leave the something behind then, I guess.
Alright, let's gather up everything and make sure that we have the appropriate number. Hold on, let me gather up the motley crew we got here. Give me a moment. I'm gonna copy paste them onto this map.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Do-do-do-do-do.
7, 8.
Presumably, you're at least taking each one of you, and you're not abandoning anybody behind from the main party.
There's 7 of us. So okay, so
What? There's 9 of us.
No, there's not.
We also
Oh,
will
fuck, I
have to
always
count
forget
for
Irina.
Andraste being here.
Yeah, this is our main party. So there's 9 of us, and it's.
Oh, I didn't count Andraste or.
So
Irina
we
together.
can we can take our main party plus 2.
So I guess it's the mounts and that's it.
2 though. So.
Chip will help make your job a little bit easier. I'll try my best to catch up with all of you. I'm a little more experienced with the current.
Oh,
I can.
But it might
I
take
can
me a
just
little
use
while.
the-
Don't
I
worry,
can just
I'll try my
not bring
best.
the homunculus. That's fine.
So 1, 2.
Thank you,
Okay,
by the
so
way, for
Grim
picking my
Tapper can
nose
leave.
color.
Can sit in the hole for now. We won't be able to make another one.
What'd you say?
The Tomb Tapper, can just sit in the hole for now. We can seal it up.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
And I guess you leave the dragon because Fenrir still has another mount from Find Greater Speed that he can summon, right?
That's,
Well, the thing is that
that's
that dragon is not a spirit. It will die. It can't be resummoned unless I use another 9th level slot. It's an actual
Oh.
like creature now.
Yeah, no, I know. I don't know why we brought that in the first place. I don't think it was necessary. Because
That one was kind of weird.
Yeah, because the big thing was we had the reason why everything was going to work out is because Fenrir's mount was a spirit, so we could just summon it at the top of the mountain. It's not like an extra dimensional entity. It was just a steed.
Could we
that you
have
can summon.
left the dragon at the bottom then, knowing because I didn't account for the people that weren't here because I just assumed they weren't here.
Sure, welcome dragon to the world, and enjoy yourself in the tundra, I guess.
All right.
We'll get back later.
Okay,
I
that's fine.
can't-
That being
be good.
said, it is a full actual creature with a personality and everything. What are you telling it?
It'll remember this.
I will remember this.
I tell it. Wait, can I speak with its telepathy, or is it just like actual speech? I forget.
This is what
It-
you can talk with it actually if you have draconic.
I think I do, yeah.
Teresa
in
can translate for
draconic,
you if you don't.
I'll tell it. Me up mountain, cold. You stay. If die, grow strong, then avenge. Kill bird. And I'll give it a nod.
Let me check something really fast.
And I'll say, I have faith in you.
Very interesting.
Teresa immediately regrets.
Go get
Dragon
'em,
fight.
I have to check one thing, which is sorry, let me check one thing real quick.
Why is Bartholomew upside down?
He's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, it happens. You get used to it.
Does he come back?
No.
You see it like go. I'll find myself a cave. In the meantime, it seems to not be particularly inspired by your speech and gets ready to just make itself a home.
Oh god, we've made a mountain dragon. Just... oh fuck! What have you done, Teresa?
Yeah, it doesn't seem it has to listen to your commands, but for now it's just making a cave.
Begrudgingly followed order.
Yeah, it will go ahead and make that up in the cave somewhere.
As he's walking off, he'll just shout back to it. I'll tell you stories from the mountain.
And to that actually it actually looks backward with its neck and actually gives you what looks like it curls up its lip in a smile slightly as it flies off.
Akko, I have a question. The homunculus servant, can I just bring like the gem with me and then like create it again at the top?
Yes, that should be able to work, as I believe you can create it from the gem itself.
Yeah, because if you have, I know the mending spell works on the homunculus, and also the gem is like its heart. So as long as you have the gem, you have the homunculus.
Yeah,
so
we
you wanna
always
go-
have helmet.
Let me double check the actual specifics on that, but I believe
Yeah, if you don't
at a
mind.
glance that should work.
Yeah, if you don't mind looking at that for me.
Let's see.
It's right after a long rest, if I remember.
Leaving its heart in its place.
Did you
The
really
item
just...
you infuse serves as the creature's heart around which the creature's body instantly forms.
But to be honest, I feel like you should be able to just trigger it at any time if it's ready.
No, so the way an infusion works is that it basically immediately have it at the beginning of your long rest. The heart essentially becomes non-magical as soon as it dies. It's not an actual heart; it's just a random crystal at that point.
Yeah, so if it dies, does it stay as its homunculus form, or does it revert to a crystal?
It dies, it just vanishes. Yeah, it just turns into a non-magical crystal. It's not a homunculus anymore; it's just a crystal. The heart is
If it
just
dies, it does that? Because I know
Yeah,
that happens
it's
if I die.
Yes, it's as if you or the homunculus dies, it vanishes, leaving its heart in its space, and its heart is the gem or crystal that you
Gem,
infused it on.
Okay, so basically I can't bring it up the mountain, is what you're saying.
Not unless you would have some way of making it go quite as fast as all of you, and I do not believe you do.
Yeah, okay, that's fine then.
Bartholomew will be summoned up later. Although, the cold is so bitter here, Bartholomew's CR is what, 1?
Yeah, Bartholomew's frozen solid, but Cabal hasn't realized yet.
Yeah, because by the time you even went past the first threshold, Bartholomew has already frozen completely solid, and Cabal is just carrying them around and speaking to them as if they are actually still.
You're quite quiet today. Something okay? Is everything okay?
Why is that a
still
stock
taking,
image?
Bartholomew's advice.
Do note that in terms of the hit die, also Xenia is still affected by this because you're not immune to the cold. They are also losing 1 hit die per 20 minutes.
Okay, I'll just. I don't think I'm gonna take the other option, so I'll just like pretend it's the same as Cerese's.
The same as Cerese's? What do you mean?
Like the same as the number of hit dice that Cerese has lost thus far.
Okay, yeah. Just remember that they only have 10, I think.
Yeah, they have
right?
10. There's
Yeah, they have 10. Okay. And finally, the Tomb Tapper. Were you, since you knew that you wouldn't be able to wind walk with it, were you also keeping it around?
It's gonna stay in the tunnel.
Well, you already used it to make this cave, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, we can. I feel like if anything, command it to go back to our first checkpoint since that wasn't too far back.
I can cast Levitate on it and then tie a rope to it and then pull it along.
When you were
this
in
thing
wind
is
walk, you were in a
huge.
gaseous form.
Yeah. Also, this thing is huge. I don't think that would be
Yeah,
possible.
but if okay, so everything, does all your stuff just merge with you?
Yes.
So if you have a rope that's tied to another creature, what happens to the rope?
It falls off.
Oh. Okay.
It can't remain attached to you, so it just falls.
Wait,
What if it's a really,
what if
really
we all
thin
carry the creature and then we turn into our gaseous form?
It would fall right below through all of you because you're a gas.
Yeah, it's
Amazing.
fine. I would say
Okay,
just leave it
I
here
can't- I
or
can't
send it
save
back
it.
to. Either leave it here or send it back to our first checkpoint so we know where it is.
I mean, it can't stay for more than. So every 20 minutes we had to use a thing, right?
Yes, but it is immune to the cold, so it does not.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm a clown. I mean, it can stay in this cave, right? Because we're just gonna close it up.
Yeah, but we don't really have a landmark for this, right? The checkpoint might be an easier one to remember.
Oh.
That's all I was thinking.
Let
Yeah.
me go put it right there.
I'm cool with whatever. Honestly, I don't.
Yeah, I think just command it to go back to the first checkpoint as we're leaving
Okay.
is probably most likely.
That's
I'm
fine.
just going to put Chip somewhere else over on the eastern side of the map in the meantime. They're not with you during this, as they will wave you all goodbye, adieu. I'll try to find you!
Is Bartholomew frozen solid?
I'll give him a sending stone.
Could you
I'll
technically then
give
throw
Chip-
Ooh.
Bartholomew as a piercing weapon?
Yes. Because it's funny. Chip has the sending stone. Ooh! And they try biting on it. Ow!
You could lick it. I don't know.
I'll give him some. What's a cantrip? Bonfire cantrip. Ice cube.
He uses bonfire, which then turns
The-
it into ice and is
Yeah.
an ice cube.
Ooh!
Right.
That's parting gift. Thank you! Yeah, the bonfire, it literally is just kind of generating a little stream of ice cubes that vanish shortly after they appear.
I'll just
Christian.
also cast a firebolt just because why not?
Yeah, it hits the wall and shatters. Amazing. Alright.
You know,
The
technically
cru-
I could cast Meteor Swarm and give him some really big ice cubes.
Alright, so this is the crew then.
I believe so, yeah.
Alright.
Oh, I
The
forgot to
crew
adjust
gets-
it. It's okay, keep
Huh?
going.
Alright,
I
the
forgot to
crew
adjust Senia's health.
Oh, okay. The crew gets ready to go up the mountain. Choo choo. You all exit
actually,
out.
wait. But before, one important thing. Does Atreus have a telepathic bond with his mouse?
No.
Can you bring us back, Aqua?
Let me just
If
hope
it's
that's
not
in the
too hard.
undo. Let's see. Oh, thankfully, it was close enough on undo.
Okay. and Sarisa does have a telepathic bond, right?
Yes.
Okay. Reason I'm asking is telepathic bond is only 9 creatures, so 8 including 8 plus Sarisa. So if Sarisa is casting that,
Well, it's a ritual, so we can just cast it multiple times.
it is, but it only lasts an hour, so we're cutting
Does
into
it?
our time then. Also, I
Mm,
don't necessarily want to be sitting here for 10 minutes in the blizzard. I would, you know what I mean?
20 minutes actually if you cast it twice. Which would
An
be another
extra
hit
hit
die.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I guess we don't really have an option then, huh? Unless you're willing to just cast it as once as a ritual and then once as an action.
I prefer to not use my spell slots at the moment because I'm a warlock. I don't have that many.
Yeah.
But
I know,
we
same as
we
well.
have enough for 10, right? So hang on. 1, 2,
What-
3, 4. I mean, if we're windwalking 10 people, telepathic bond is 8, right?
Yeah, you plus 8.
So it's 9. Then that's fine.
But we have
We have 10 total.
yes.
Yeah,
And-
Xenia
Xenia
can
already
speak
has a
telepathically
telepathic
to
bond.
me,
We
so
have
that's fine.
11 total, 10 without Xenia.
Oh, right, because we're missing Andraste. No, they're there.
No, Injustice
Yeah.
here, we have 9 people in 2 months. It's 11.
Wait, we don't have Andraste.
9.
He's not here.
I mean, they're not here, but like you still have to
They're
account
here.
for them anyway on
Yeah,
this climb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because that'd be really weird. Because do you really want them to appear and be like, hey, oh god, I'm dying. I don't have a telepathic bomb, a windwalk, I don't have any good immunity.
Yeah,
So-
it's basically 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 people here.
Yeah. So I think.
Just throw me in a bag of holding or something.
Well,
And
those
bag
don't
of holding
work
does not work in this area.
Hey,
Throw me in
everything
a-
you
throw me in a
carry is
regular
merged
bag.
with your form, right? Just carry Freddy.
here. Okay.
Could
Cannot
you just
carry
throw
in
me in a
gaseous
could you,
form. It's the same issue why we couldn't take the tomb.
Can you not
Yeah.
just throw me in a regular bag since I don't need to
Well,
breathe?
I'm assuming the tomb was too large. Wait, why can't we carry Freddy?
It's the creature doesn't transform with you.
Oh,
We're-
creature.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like that wouldn't make like
yeah,
the objects that
like
you're
any
carrying.
Yeah, we
bags
can't
that you're
put it
holding will
over there.
transform to gas, thus drop Freddy immediately.
I'm just imagining an ogre carrying like 3 creatures,
If
windwalking,
I
and then he just
dispel
clown car
magic
somewhere.
Freddy, does he turn back into a normal bear and we can carry him?
We cannot
Um,
carry anything with a
I do-
normal bag.
No.
Question mark ping, question
I've
mark
asked,
ping.
I do not instantly die if I walk into an anti-magic field, no.
So
That would be an interesting character design.
It would
our
be
only
interesting.
2 options are either we all use another hit dice or Cerese uses a spell slot. Those are our only 2 options. It's up to you.
Wait, how many hit die have we lost? Because I haven't actually been tracking.
2.
2.
Okay.
Actually, I should
Also-
probably type that.
The other problem is that if we stay here for too long, we are going to be dealing with the blizzard outside, which could be scary. But you know,
Well, the thing, I think by the time the 10 minutes are over, the blizzard's already gonna be on us.
yeah. Which is I didn't realize that you weren't willing to use spell slots. I thought you were fine using like a one
No,
spell
I
slot.
was planning to use the ritual cast the entire time.
Fenrir
Yeah, I don't
offers
have
to
that
be
many
excluded
today.
from the
I'm
telepathic
I'm not
link.
gonna lie, we have a lot of hit die. I am not really worried about losing another one.
Well, I'm just worried that the blizzard might do some shit. That's all.
Well,
I
then
mean,
maybe we have to use the potion earlier than maybe we want to. I don't fucking know, dude.
I'm gonna say now we should be using spell slots before potions. The potions are we have 10 of them. Spell slots we can just try
How
again.
long does the potion last? An hour?
1
Oh,
hour.
how long till the blizzard gets here? Based on what we've seen.
it-
We've been watching it for a few days now.
At any time, the blizzard seems to vary. Sometimes it descends down super slowly. Sometimes it descends down instantly.
Yeah.
And
So
right
all
now
we
it's
know is that it's
descending
coming.
kind of slowly.
Yeah, so I mean, if you wanna go ahead in the ritual, then go ahead. But we're definitely not using the potions early because we only
Okay.
have 10 of them. That's it.
All right, so you're ritual casting at once.
Ritual casting it twice.
Okay. I'll type in hit die lost. 3 hit die have been lost in total, but by the end of it, you have all been telepathically linked together, and you all have the power to walk like the wind.
All of you guys suffer psychic damage for madness from Cabal.
What?
He's talking about everyone hearing the telepathic bond of Cabal. It's basically going
Oh, no.
crazy.
Oh no.
Okay. So I'm also using skill empowerment then on myself
Right?
for survival expertise.
I like to imagine that Cabal's mind is basically just a bunch of eldritch screaming.
Yeah, probably.
And then
Or just
how
getting
many
harassments.
how many people need to use potions? 8, right? I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have 2 potions left then. If we were.
But
chucking
let's
them
go
right
ahead
now.
and double check on that just to be sure. The people who are immune to the cold are these two.
Winterwolf,
Atreus and-
Irina. Yeah. So 8. Right.
Yep, 8.
Oh,
Okay.
also, we probably all thinking we're going much faster than we actually are, too.
Yeah, we're all hasted.
Alright, I'm back.
The planning
Okay, so-
has come to an end, hopefully.
Yeah, we are all immune to cold. We're windwalk. We're survival expertise, and we are telepathic. I think we're good.
Cabal
Alright.
is scared of scarecrows because he died to a scarecrow.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I guess reasonable.
Well, I'm just double checking one thing.
But you have disadvantage on ability checks. Holy shit.
Yeah, being Cabal is suffering.
Nice.
Sorry, I have to do a little bit of math on this. Give me just a moment.
No worries.
Yeah, so outside the blizzard, we move 600 feet around. Inside the blizzard, we move 500 feet. If we account for a worst case scenario kind of thing.
It's not too bad. I could cast it.
With that current speed, it would seem you could, I think, if I'm doing my math right, you'd get up to the top in about 10 minutes with that speed.
Okay.
That's
Well, if everything works out.
yeah, that seems about right since we're flying nearly straight up.
Alright, so,
Alright.
what happens when we attempt this?
Alright, you begin flying like the wind through the blizzard. It is quite difficult initially as you're gathering your bearings. The blizzard, without even a check associated with it, simply throws you off 100 feet in a random direction constantly, but with your telepathic link and survival expertise, guided by Ilion's eyes, they are able to help you orient yourself. You help gather your bearings, you're tossed and turned, but you begin maneuvering through the blizzard, roiling through, flashes of light occasionally appearing before your very eyes. But you are moving very, very fast. After... I'm double checking one thing. You do manage to go about 4,000 feet in about 1 minute. It is not 600, normally it would be 600, but because of the constantly getting tossed off course in your auto light, with dashing every turn, it is 400 in total. After about 1 minute, you're already up to here, going straight through the blizzard. The constant roiling thunder, however, does do one thing, as a bolt of lightning does strike down. Bellona, make a dexterity saving throw. I believe you have advantage on this due to being in gaseous form.
Yeah,
Let me
but
see.
why just me?
It's lightning striking you.
It targets randomly, so you are
Yes, you do have
almost-
advantage on dex saves while in gaseous form.
Okay, a +5.
Wow, I literally rolled like shit. I'm gonna spend a key to reroll that. Do I reroll it at advantage again, or?
Let me see the wording. Hold on. So that's-
Usually, what we've seen is that re-rolling stuff just gives you one extra d20.
Yeah, I believe that's the case. Yeah, looked it up. It is just one.
Oh, I'll give you guys this before we do the thing.
That'd be a
It's 27.
23, but
Fenrir,
it's like
there is-
27.
Fenrir, there is no
Um,
conceivable way to keep everybody inside your aura.
Ooh.
They are being
Aw.
flung 100 feet at the constantly around.
Can I still
did-
swap places from Comet Staff?
swapping your atoms.
I don't believe so, because you can't use any
What?
objects, and using the staff counts as using an object.
Was that still to the GM layer? Even
I
though
see
it's-
it on the GM layer only, yeah.
That's weird. What the heck? It's set to public.
If I had to make a guess, it's because when your token was updated, that it was, remember last time it was like wonkily just set up with the sheet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just that same thing.
So.
Well.
Using this one?
Yeah, maybe set the other sheet to, well, normally
Nope.
it might work. Well, whatever, it's your talisman, the equivalent of your talisman, which in this case is a, tattoo, right?
Is a what?
Yours was a talisman, it was something else, right? Like what does it look like?
This is from the. This is a class feature.
Oh, I thought it was the pack talisman thing.
This is not. No, this is different. But it gives you. It lets her add a 1d4 to that. Why isn't this working? How strange. Wait, could you guys see my messages earlier?
Any bonded creatures within 30 feet of another? So,
Which one
like
was-
two bonded creatures have to be right next to each other within 30 feet?
Within 30 feet. Is she within 30 feet of anyone?
No, there is no conceivable way that anybody is next to anybody else. They're just kind of like
Okay, never mind then.
swirling and twirling as a mass. Go and roll
I
that d20.
redid.
See this.
I
Test
redid
it.
the. Yeah, I redid the token, so you can see if it works for you.
Okay, it worked. It's fine now, I think. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Cool.
Weird.
Alright. You rolled 17 on that save, Bellona, as even with the gaseous fortitude that you were offered here, sheer lightning slams down directly onto you. It is a little bit spicier than the lightning has been the previous days. Not by much, but it seems a slight bit stronger.
Because we leveled up. The lightning knew.
Doesn't gaseous form give you resistance to damage or something like that?
Let me check. It might just be physical damage.
He's already resistant to lightning, I think.
Resisting to thunder and lightning.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Oh, that is convenient. And then you also have evasion, so...
I don't know why it's not letting me, like, copy the text, but...
I mean, if you're resistant to lightning and thunder and you have evasion, you shouldn't take much of this. It's going to be quartered.
Yeah, but
Yep.
okay.
It's going to be like 300, but it's still quartered.
Okay, there, I will post it in, campaign chat because it's not working.
Yes, I think that the server has momentarily kind of gone a little bit kaput, because even the music kind of stopped for me.
Yeah,
Music
I was
stopped
wondering
for
why
me
it
too.
stopped.
Give it a minute. As we will soon see the results of when the roll goes through. I guess we'll know exactly what it looks like. But how do you all feel while you're inside of your gaseous forms for the first time, losing all physical sensation? You can't even feel the cold anymore.
Is this what being drunk feels like?
Yes.
Heckin' weird.
Well, yeah, I have no idea. I can't get drunk.
Give it a moment. If somebody begins hearing anything on roll 20, or if the dice roll goes through, let us know. I'm guessing that it is just a little weird right now.
I know the entire server just is boom.
I'm just trying to get on edge to see if that changes anything.
I don't believe so.
Restarted the music on my end and I hear it, but that's it.
Should I refresh,
Let me
do you think,
see
or no?
if this works.
Yeah, maybe a refresh is in order. I'll give it a try.
Do you guys see that?
I see the hit
No,
die.
roll 20 is completely frozen right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll just reload on both ends. Both of my ones. Cinder, do you want me to read that comment? Wait, they said they win something, right? Okay, they did. Fenrir, they said over in the stream chat, between communication talks, Fenrir is emanating telepathic happiness at no longer being cold. IRL, they are making tea.
I could
So
try
British.
rolling the lightning damage because roll 20 seems to be working for me some.
Yeah, if I refresh, something happens. It's just frozen.
Well, I managed to get back on roll 20 pretty easily, but there's still no music playing for me.
Yeah, give it a moment for me also.
Oh, I
Resistance
see
to
the
lightning
hit
and
dice.
thunder. Oh, it finally appeared for you.
Yeah, I see the hit dice roll.
Okay, it might need a moment for me. It is still refreshing. Give it a hot memento. Wow, that resistance to lightning hasn't popped up a lot this campaign, has it? What a convenient time for it too.
It hasn't popped up until
The music came back up.
Oh.
Music's back up for me.
Let's see, maybe instead of refreshing, I just have to relaunch even. I think that's what I'm going to try.
Maybe consider getting on Edge if you're not already.
I have both monitors open. I have one for Chrome and one for Edge. The Edge one is the viewer view.
Oh,
Okay, now roll 20 is working for me.
Oh, yeah, same. Just when I coincidentally launched it too. Good timing. The Windwalk, whatchamacallit? Just, chill out zone, I guess. Alright, it's good for me. But the rest of y'all, everything good?
Good to go.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm good.
Just letting it load on the GM side so I can open up the Blizzard sheet, and then I will re-roll the lightning damage once more. This will be quartered due to your resistance and due to your evasion. But it still hits like a truck if otherwise. Okay, let's see. It's so many dice, it actually takes a little while to load.
Oops,
I see your
sorry,
persuasion roll.
Did not mean
Yeah,
to click that.
Very persuasive. There we go.
It's actually a pretty low roll, I think.
I still don't see anything.
You
It's
don't see it?
180.
Yes.
Yeah, I see it.
No, I mean I still don't see anything on roll 20. It doesn't
Yeah,
Try
matter.
just
relaunching it.
completely relaunch roll 20, yeah.
But I can go ahead and adjust it on your sheet. With your evasion and lightning resistance, 180 damage turns to just 45.
Not too bad.
Alright, I've
You
reduced
should've
your...
seen my- You should have seen my other character yesterday. She was like quartering every single damage. It's like
Right.
bludgeoning, slashing, all of it.
Alright, I've reduced down the your HP accordingly by 45. And your trip through the blizzard continues onward. As you go a little bit further in, you see something that is quite notable. And as you're getting a better view of it too, the rock has left its perch from the top and is flying through the blizzard in your general direction.
Right, let's go!
Go!
Let's go!
Wait, are we going to fight it in a blizzard? Oh god. So, note that changing from gaseous form to not gaseous form takes a minute. So, just
Yeah,
putting that
that's
out
why
there.
I said there needs to be someone who's not transformed.
But that's not really possible.
Yeah, it is. With levitate.
I have levitate.
There'll be no way for them to
Should've
keep up with
levitated.
us.
It had to do with the other plan.
Well, yeah, I mean, you need the disc, which we determined really early wouldn't work.
Actually, this is before I realized that floating disc would fall all the way down instead of just falling 10
Yeah,
feet.
also, you could not, I don't care how much you're paying me, you could not get me to ride on a floating disc in the middle of a blizzard, like, attached to someone who's in gaseous form. Like, there's no way in hell I would agree to that.
Yeah, same.
Tied
Dude,
down
you-
literally onto the disc. Just
Yeah,
take
like,
the ball
literally,
on the
you're
disc.
tying me down in a blizzard, like, hell no. Like,
I mean, if you're
holy
immune to
shit.
cold, there's technically nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm not immune to fear, though. Like,
the scariest roller coaster of your life.
yeah.
If you're within 30
Sounds
feet of me,
great.
you are immune to fear, actually. Thank you.
Not to mention that not like that disc has any like safety measures. Basically, you're flying at 800 miles per hour on what it basically amounts to a floated disc without safety seats.
That sounds freaking fun.
If for some reason they were to say stop at any moment, your inertia would continue. You fly right off that disc.
All right, but the rock has begun moving, and it is moving quite quickly.
Let's
How fast
go!
Is quite quickly.
Hmm?
How fast is quite quickly?
You're going to need more than just 6 seconds to be able to determine this from this distance.
Okay.
Unless you have perception expertise.
No.
If my
But
sheet would load, I could tell you.
hey, I do have keen mind.
Not proficiency, Fenrir. Expertise.
Not even his many eyeballs can help with this?
No, you do not. That doesn't give you a proficiency expertise. Probably for the best, because otherwise the hags would have seen you sneaking around last time in that Cultist tree fight.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So, wait, how long does it take to get out of gaseous form?
A minute.
During that minute, you cannot do anything. You are incapacitated.
Really? Oh god, that sounds terrible.
On all the attacks at advantage if you're incapacitated. Is it actually wait, it's critting, isn't
Yeah.
it? You're incapacitated.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
incapacitated just prevents you from taking actions.
Yeah.
Are we dead?
Twirling and
How long
swirling.
does-
Would you like
how
to
long
continue
does
going through
gaseous-
the blizzard?
Okay, wait, hold on. Maybe, I mean, these things are really, really far away. But this thing flew also really, really far and fast.
Did it
last
actually fly this far in 6 seconds, like from here to here?
Let me check.
That's kind of crazy.
Sorry, I'm just double checking something. It seems about that distance. It's hard to tell exactly how far because again, it's still pretty
I
far
got you.
away.
Okay, maybe give it one more try. It's kind of like a game of chicken at this point. Except the chicken is, we definitely want to be that chicken.
Alright, so
Um,
you're moving a bit further up.
My vote is to move one more. See,
I don't
just
know,
like how fast
man,
that thing's
like-
traveling.
What if? Oh god, this is
RT
spooky.
wipe. RT wipe. RT wipe.
I mean, we're duking it out with this thing anyway, so.
Well, yeah, but
have
if we're
to.
stuck in gaseous form, we can't do anything.
I mean, you want to try waiting for it? It could just fly away.
That's true. What if we just like flew past it and said, "Fuck you, buddy"?
Man, it attacking us the entire way? I don't know about that. Now that one, I don't know about.
Yeah.
Wait, can't you just drop concentration and that like?
On
It's
gaseous
not
form
It's
everywhere.
not, yeah,
Concentration.
Windwalk's not concentration.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways, my vote is to continue pressing on. One more tile. Let's go. It took us a minute to get from here to here. It'll probably take another minute.
Sure. Why not?
I say
Yeah,
we
well.
take it.
Yeah,
Let's
sure, I'm
go.
good with that. Yeah, why not?
Alright. Actually, I think it's technically 30 seconds to go that far, but yes.
Oh, okay.
30 seconds
Let's
is
go.
2,000 feet.
Oh wait, so now we should move here. In a minute.
Yes, you went like 4,000 in a minute.
Oh god. I don't like this game. Okay. Oh god. Yeah. No. Yeah.
We
I
land.
think
We
if
land.
we go another
It
whole
is-
minute, we're
You're getting a better view of it because it's only like a couple thousand feet away now. It's moving at 750 feet
per
Oh god.
30
per
seconds.
6 seconds.
Oh, for 6 seconds.
Per 6, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how far away are we from it now?
You have good. You have perception as well, and you have the eyes, Ilion, along with Sarisa. The two of you together, with both of your perceptions combined, can see that it's riding the blizzard.
Oh. So it is that punk who's giving us this issue. All right.
We try and land. So it took like about a minute and a half for it to take it from here to here, right?
Oh yes, I forgot one more thing. Sorry.
Oh god.
As you that the next 30 seconds goes by. This is amazing. Bellona, make a dexterity saving throw at advantage again.
You actually rolled again, and it just happened to be her.
It actually did roll the same number twice.
That's so funny.
I mean, RNG giveth and RNG taketh away.
Give
Jesus.
me that dex
this
save
is
below
where-
at advantage.
Nah, she'll be fine this time. Yes, sir.
True.
You are fine. You
Big-
succeed, so you take no damage. You literally dodge lightning, Valona.
Very impressive.
Yeah, just by a fraction too. Like literally, you get like it almost singed the side of your gaseous form, but you got an exceeding control because I rolled on that one. Wow.
Oh my god, yeah, wow. So Aqua, it's about a minute and a half away right now, right? Because there's a minute and a half here and a minute and a half here. Okay, I
Yes.
think we land now and try and transform back.
Yeah.
I agree. Yep.
Let's do that real quick.
I agree with that statement.
You all land down. Assuming there's no, vote to the contrary. You all descend down to the floor below. Are you immediately transforming? Like, as soon as you land?
I mean, that's the only action we can take as gaseous form, right? This is transform.
Yeah, because it can. So
Yeah.
you
Not
dash it.
staggering at all or anything.
yeah.
I don't think so, because, I mean, now that we have a good idea of how far it is, if it is, like, a minute plus away, I definitely think doing it ASAP is better.
Okay. Yeah, so you all head down to the ground below, and over the course of the minute, simply watch two of you with your special eyes getting a very special preview of this massive rock flying over the air above. And
Like, lime rock?
lime rock, nice.
Is it marble?
Nice.
Yeah, what if it was
Um,
marble and it just weighed like 300 tons and landed on us?
A little over as the minute
not
happens. I presume you all got everything ready, all your weapons and spells and implements prepared.
Nope, I gotta get a drink.
Wow.
Gotta wait.
Is there time to like cast buffing spells and such?
Yeah.
Oh, do we have time to do that
Are you
before it
are,
lands?
are you going to watch it some more? It is moving pretty quick though.
I mean,
Wait,
like,
what-
so say once we have ungassed ourselves,
If I stare at it,
like, do we have time
is it
to
looking
cast
straight at us?
It is looking straight directly down at every single one
Oh.
of you, but as you're watching it, something is notable. It is not flying directly towards you, and instead is flying in circles above the air, above you.
Oh,
Huh. I guess this was kind of gonna be predicted.
Oh my god.
That's
Nice.
pretty terrifying.
It looms easily a mile in the air above.
oh my god, it's gonna summon a blizzard above us, isn't it? It's circling
Shit.
to make fucking
Did you
lightning.
say a mile?
Oh god. Meteors.
I mean, if you guys got anything for that,
Yeah, meteor swarm.
I mean, I would do it if I could hit him with 4 meteors, but you can only hit a creature can only take damage from 1. Thank God, because otherwise, you can hit one creature for 80.
The most damaging spell in the game just became 4 times as damaging. But yes, as you ungash this and sit there below, those of you with the special eyes watch it simply flying overhead a mile up, circling.
Let's just go. Keep
So
going.
as a measure of time, just to make sure, because I feel like time is going to be extremely important here. It's been 4 minutes since we turned gaseous.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Is it continuing to go like down the mountain, basically?
No,
I think
like
it's
down the
circling
blizzard?
our location right now.
it is circling your location. I just placed it right here because,
It's taunting
Yeah.
us at this point.
I will.
Does
I will keep it to the
anyone
left of you.
Does anyone have a long range spell?
Over a mile away?
Hey man, there are some sight range spells. Teresa probably has some fucking sight range spells. There's some weird shit she's got. Just attack it, maybe piss it off enough.
You want it to come down and fight us?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Um,
out of curiosity, what kind of attacks did it do last time you guys fought it? 'Cause you guys did try and fight it, right?
Last time we fought it, all it really did was peck at us and try to stomp at us with its feet.
So it was like physical damage.
Yes, it was
It
all
also
physical damage.
knocked us to
It
the
may have
ground
got a
like the
new
wind
trick
blast.
now.
Would you say?
he also-
Shino?
He also attempted to knock Sol to the ground by using a winged blast, and when it was and then also just essentially grappled 2 people and tried to fly off.
Nice.
Though that was more when it was retreating.
Nice.
So may have to May have to worry about that one.
They also tell you about how they also tell you that it was extremely fast, even from the onset. From the fought it. You were correct. Fenrir was 240 feet of movement, which was a regular speed move. However, it didn't seem to like move with legendary actions between its actual movements.
Abe kept great notes between being pecked to death.
You guys might have to help make some suggestions, because I don't know what spell can actually reach that far.
Meteor Storm.
I just wasn't sure if you had like a sight range spell.
I mean, like, even things at sight range still have like a range.
What do you mean?
I don't like. I mean, like, I don't think there's anything that's like
Hey, Aqua.
any
can that thing
spell
be
that is
heard
like
from here?
X creature you can see. Will
What
take
was your
this
question?
effect.
Can that thing be heard from here?
No, it's just
No. Voice
up
I think
there.
only goes 300 feet.
It's not making
Yeah.
any sound that I can hear from here.
no. It's a mile up inside of a raging blizzard up above you,
Okay.
with lightning periodically zapping through inside the blizzard that it's about. You know, this image is pretty accurate to what the people can actually see who can see through the blizzard.
Okay, so here's the plan. I guess is since it's basically just circling us, and we're much higher up now than we were before. We can maybe just try to climb up the rest of the mountain now.
Yeah, that's.
Like
Well, the
actually
potion-
just straight climbing up.
I
now.
mean, we
Well,
might as well just go while it's up
You
there.
think so?
I mean, we're all
But
cold
I mean,
immune,
you,
so
I don't have a way
we're
to
cold
hit
immune
it.
for the next hour. So
Yeah. So an hour is like here. That's an hour.
Oh, that's correct. Yeah.
So that's really not very far.
But then it'll be how many tiles is this? One for each of these would be 3 tiles each, so that would still be 18 hit dice. That's not very good.
Yeah, I feel like walking up from this point is
It's
not
still not.
possible.
It's not close enough.
Yeah.
The alternative is we gash this and we just try to power pass through this again.
I want to kill the rock.
Well, no,
I
yeah,
agree
of course,
too.
but
I want to kill
um,
that thing as much as you do,
we've-
if not more.
the Chip was telling us how it was warmer near the temple. I believe it was Chip. So if we can get up there without it, killing us, I feel like maybe possibly we can. It's just the minute transformation time is really scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like okay. So I don't know if we can still figure out a way for someone to remain untransformed. They're the one that needs to hold something that can summon Tiny Hut immediately.
I don't think there's a way for one of us to stay untransformed.
Well, what do we need like to move?
What do you mean?
Because I mean, I'm the fastest, and I have levitate and fly, so I could stay untransformed.
Yeah, the issue is that it has to be something that will stay with whoever's transformed, because there's no way you can move as fast as the Windwalk.
Yeah, Windwalk is really, really fast.
Well,
The bigger issue is that in the blizzard it's heavy winds and you cannot fly through heavy winds. The only reason Windwalk works is because you don't fall in a Windwalk.
Yeah, we were getting shoved around the
You know,
100. We
I
were
just
getting
don't
shoved around 100
understand-
feet each time. So
yeah, but I just don't understand how my wind champion, like this entire character is based off wind and gravity. I just don't understand how she cannot go past it. Not even with freedom of movement or anything like that.
You look over at this rock, who also seems to be a master of the air.
I mean, I have no idea, son.
All I'm saying is tsunami is sight range.
Tsunami is an 8th level spell?
I mean, now would be the time to be blowing your powerful spells.
Okay,
A
yeah.
wonderful-
I mean, I'm asking a question. What level is it?
It's 8th level, yeah.
Okay,
It's also
then
druid only.
I can't.
What's
Yeah.
level 8th level?
Tsunami. It's a
yeah.
druid only spell, so none of us have access to it.
Yeah.
None of
Okay,
you
what else has a?
magic
Oh, there
machine.
actually is something within this I did not know that was a thing.
What
Okay.
is?
So, like, you remember when you were asking if I had any spells that had sight range? I didn't know that it was actually like an actual range. I thought all spells had like certain like feet range, or like the 1 mile like
No,
meteor
there are
swarm.
some that just.
Okay, so
Or-
what else? What other spells are there like that?
I have
My-
linked them for you in
My
campaign.
5e tools is being a butt.
There's Storm of
So-
Vengeance, Skyrite, Mirage, Arcane, and Tsunami. Those are the only 4 sight range. Project Image is 500 miles technically.
Earthquake
Sending,
definitely isn't
Telepathy,
gonna work here.
Dream, Mighty Fortress, Meteor Swarm,
I think we can hit it
Clairvoyance.
with an I think we can hit it with an earthquake from here, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Is it flying type? Because it might have first immunity to earthquake then.
I can change earthquake to necrotic. It's okay.
Nice, easy. Alright, we're fucking ready to fight. Let's go.
Flying creatures are not immune to dark damage.
God. Oh wait, no, good. Yes, good. Exactly. I mean, if like, wait, do we have sending? Like, could it get like Aegis to like speak to it by ascending, or sending self only? I forget.
I don't know.
If there are any spells that are like 500 feet range, I can use extended spell or whatever distance spell to make it a mile.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
Dimension Door is 500 feet.
I do not have Dimension Door, unfortunately.
Drat.
500 feet. Why?
Wait, why do I
Oh.
need Dimension Door?
No, we
No, I'm
don't.
just saying if there's spells that are 500 feet, I technically can cast them. I mean, I'd have to have them, but
Arcane Gate.
I could have taken Gate, but I did not take. I don't know what Arcane Gate is.
It's I think it's just like 6th level gate or something. I don't know. I've not read it. Spells are hard.
There's Whirlwind. That's 300 though. Never mind. Ravenous Void.
I have
No, that's
never used
Graviturgy
that
Wizard
spell,
only. Meteor
I think-
Swarm is literally the only thing that can hit it.
and it's not even worth casting right now.
Even if it's
wait,
not worth
how,
casting, it
how,
might
how
be
far
our-
can you extend a spell?
What do you want it? How far can I extend it?
Yeah. Well, wait. Why don't you just tell us what you have because you can't change your.
The only thing that I can cast that would hit it would be Meteor Swarm, and I can extend it up to 2 miles if I cast distance spell.
Extended spell extends something by twice its distance.
Do you have anything that's 300 feet?
I have, I have Dream, but Dream I don't think is gonna do anything here.
Wait, 300 feet? For what?
So 5,000. Oh no, 5,280 feet is 1 mile, right? There's
Yeah.
no way you're getting that far.
Plane shift.
Also, wait, Aqua, you said it's riding the blizzard?
When it was descending down onto all of you, yes, it was riding the blizzard.
Oh, but it no longer is. It's like way above the blizzard.
Yeah, currently it's just up there. It's not riding the blizzard currently, but like when it was ascending down, you saw it like gracefully swoop and dive as if it knew where the currents were that Chip was talking about.
Yeah, I don't have anything I can hit it with. The only thing I could help it would maybe do to help is I can cast pass. We can cast Pass Go to Trace to try and maybe sneak past it or something. I don't know.
I honestly think Meteor Swarm might be the call, even though it's like not a
So
great
why
use
do
of the
you, Why do you
spell.
want me to cast Meteor Swarm? Just to get it to come
Because
down
yeah, we want it to fight us right now because if we fight it, then we can go back to gaseous form if we kill it and leave.
here? Okay.
Because
Yeah, sure, I can do
this
that.
is probably like I can't imagine there's more big baddies on this mountain besides this guy. So
You just jinxed this.
I mean, I think like if this is like the second big bad, it's still using your Meteor Swarm would not be a bad use of it now.
yeah, like you're gonna get a long rest before you need Meteor Swarm again, I think.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah, I can cast Meteor Swarm, and I will spend 3 sorcery points to give it disadvantage on saving throws.
Disadvantage. All right.
Yeah, disadvantage. So it's 3 sorcery points.
This is your first time getting to really cast Meteor Swarm. Please describe the awe and sheer might of your swarm.
So Freddy's Meteor Swarm, aka Skull Swarm, is kind of exactly what it sounds like. I'm raining skulls of black fire are raining down out of this. 4 giant skulls of black fire are raining onto this rock, even though only one of them actually counts.
Alright. Massive skulls begin to descend down. The rock looks upward at all of them and attempts to dodge as magic infuses its body and makes it just a touch slower than it should be here.
Haha!
And it has hit the fire damage as the fire emanates out. No, it's just full necrotic, right? No, you can
Full
only change
necrotic.
one part of
Only
it.
change one,
Oh,
so
yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
fire
Yes.
up bludgeoning, I guess.
Yes.
Fire blood, necrotic
Yes,
and
the
blood.
skulls
necrotic.
literally batter into it. The flames turn to ice and just add, like, actual bludgeoning extra onto it, dealing a full, very solid 140 damage to it. As a fairly sizable wound appears, you see it starting to descend down, and then as a sudden moment of clarity, it ascends back up, the hover a mile above.
Nope.
All right,
it's
all
the
right.
flood.
Honestly, unless we have any more longer range spells, just sitting here is not going to help us.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, I'm with you on that. Should we stagger our transformations?
Like half the crew is in. No wait, but then that still means we're still moving as slow as the slowest person.
No, I'm saying like stagger our transformations in case it tries. I don't know how smart the rock is, or if it's being controlled by someone else. Because
Oh, I see.
It's
what you mean.
hard.
So, like, start
Okay.
transforming like one by one and see if he reacts at all.
yeah, Aqua. What does the transformation look like? Like, is this some perceivable thing? Because that picture that you posted was just some dude walking on the air. So like,
You basically looks like you, but like if you were a cloud.
so there's no like real way to tell that someone's in gaseous form unless you were pretty close. Or is there? I'm not sure how that looks.
It would be blend in fairly well. Like it would probably, it is like a gas, yeah. So it's not like you're totally transparent or anything. Imagine steam. I guess that's probably the best comparison.
Something we
Like
could-
big blobs of medium-sized, humanoid-sized steam moving about.
Something we could maybe do is I could cast like darkness, and then we could transform inside the darkness, cast.
Oh,
Passive
he asked
Rage,
True Sight.
try and sneak out. But it's not. It doesn't have a mile-long True Sight, right?
True sight works on your furthest vision. So what you see is true. Basically, is applied to your true sight.
I thought True Sight didn't.
Well,
see through
True
dark-
Sight
that
works up
Sight.
until whatever feet you're given.
Yeah, it's just
but
some
I
range
don't,
of True
I don't
Sight.
see why the DM can't give the bird sight
Sorry,
range True
what did you
Sight.
say first? Does True Sight see through darkness?
Yes.
Yes.
It does. Wait, does it?
Yes.
I thought True Sight was just seeing through illusions.
No, you
Nope.
see through magical darkness. True sight will not see a target if they are actually hidden behind cover. Like something
Okay.
is obstructing the view.
I mean, then maybe I can cast Passive Trace, and we can just try and go.
Yeah, I guess so. We pass without trace. We try and hide from it if it's even possible, and then
How long does Pass Without Trace last? You guys.
No.
Up to
Hour.
an hour.
Oh, okay.
But it
Do you
is
note
not-
that you cannot sneak in plain view? Like stealth in plain view?
Are there
is
not
this,
a bunch of
is
rocks?
this plain view? Yeah, I didn't think this was plain
I
view.
didn't realize we were.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
plain
presumably
view.
you're like hiding behind stuff before you attempt your initial stealth. I just mean like after you exit, it's not like your stealth check will.
Right.
mean, very
right.
You can
useful
also
for that.
attempt to camouflage with the snow. That is a thing. That is also, I think, a reasonable use of stealth.
Hmm?
In the same way polar
Okay, I
bears.
use Alter Self to become really, really white.
Nice.
I think maybe like what we could also do is Sarisa and I can use shape water, and we spend like 20-30 seconds making like a little cave, and then we all just kind of clamber in there and then transform inside.
Oh, that is a possibility, actually.
Just like start shoving the ice away and just
what's it gonna do? Try to stuff us, attack us into a tiny cave? Nah.
I guess let's try it. Yeah, it's like 30 seconds ish. Would you say, Aqua, to make, not like something we need to sleep in or anything, just a hole
Yeah,
that's big enough for people.
Yeah, it doesn't take very long. About 30 seconds, about a minute. The Teresa said that you want to sneaky sneak and windwalk. Are you sticking to group with that, or are you thinking about trying to offshoot?
I'm gonna have to stay with Ilion if we need to shape water together.
Okay.
True.
You make your little cave. The rock out of view.
Okay. I guess a stealth check followed by transform.
Right.
Yeah, I guess so.
You don't really need to make a stealth check if you're inside this cave. They can't see you.
Okay. Oh, is it true?
Do I really
Alright.
want to be inside this cave?
I mean, do you want to transform to a gas outside the cave? Be my guest. I'm
Yeah, that's all
I'm gonna use alter self. I guess invisibility doesn't do anything, right?
If it has true sight, it would
If
not.
it
no.
has true sight, it would not.
Alright, I'm gonna sneak off to a rock close by where I can still see the entrance of the cave. Out of sight of the rock, and I will transform there.
Bird.
Okay. You watch helplessly, Sarisa, as it is beginning to descend down and down and down. It's not a mile below anymore, it's just above anymore. It's about 2,000 feet, and is just carefully looking down at the ground below. You can see it very clearly looking at the cave itself, but it doesn't look, it knocks its head over to the left and right, as it doesn't seem to be able to see inside of it.
Wait, so this is so this is Teresa is doing something outside?
Yes.
What is Teresa doing?
They're transforming into their windwalk form outside the cave instead of inside of it.
Is this before we were transforming or during?
Presumably it's at the same time.
Okay. So are we trying to book it? Like,
I mean, I think so.
You were all windwalked once more.
Is there anybody that's so is there only one person that's slower than everybody else, or are there multiple people that are slower than everybody else?
I think in Windwalk everyone's the same speed.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
I think with
No, I
Ilion
just
still having
realized
the skill
we could have
expert,
just we could have just tiny hutted and then done it in there.
Tiny Hut takes a minute to cast.
Yeah, but remember I got the charm. I can do it for
Yeah.
free.
Oh, well, I mean,
I
you should
forgot.
have done that. Either way, I think now would be the time to try booking it and see if we can get one more tile or two more tiles.
Oh,
I mean, no-
good.
I mean, that was the point of doing this, right?
Yeah, I know. I just, it's clearly faster than us.
Yeah.
Because like, if we leave and it catches us, what do we do?
Can we do anything other than move in gaseous form?
Wait,
No,
hold
you
up.
can
No,
dash.
it was only faster than us because it was using the blizzard as a current to go faster.
Maybe.
That's
Going
true,
down, it
Aqua.
was
Can
going
Teresa
faster.
like tell how fast it was like descending?
It was like kind of going down in a circle. Clearly it wasn't moving at full speed. Like, you know, like a spiral descent. It was kind of descending down almost like a vulture.
Basically going down a slide.
That was our
So-
accuracy sauce direction.
What do we do if we book it and it attacks us?
Well, I mean, wait, is it right on top of us?
It's
Oh,
like
but I don't think-
2,000 feet in the air based on what Sarisa can telepathically tell you all.
Oh, well, that
I
means
don't
we can
know.
still book it then.
I mean, do you think it kills any of us in a single hit?
No, definitely
No.
not.
Then
Uh-huh.
we might be okay.
Well, but
I don't
transforming takes a
know.
minute. So
Well, Well,
Well, then what do you
okay, so
want to do?
it can't grapple any of us in gaseous form.
no, it can't.
So
Correct.
we just have to be able to tank it long enough to get, because it can't dash the same. Well, I don't know if it can. Normally, something would not be able to dash the same turn it uses an attack action. So
Rogue would like a word with you.
I hope
And
this
monk.
rock is not Rose. I hope
Or
this
a
rock is not a monk or a rogue.
It might have legendary actions to make it move its move speed, though.
Oh, that's
sure.
true.
I don't think it has that. It didn't do it. It didn't do any when the fight happened. And that
Yeah,
consistently
but
said-
this is like
it
10
didn't.
levels later, you see.
Yeah.
It's
The
gotten a little
monster-
more legendary
It
since then.
didn't just sit around waiting for us to come beat it up.
Well,
Yeah.
you're telling me a fucking giant bird is like plotting like a hag.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Oh, all right. So,
Well, if
maybe-
it's or it's controlled by a hag who is plotting.
all right. Either way. So are we gonna go ahead and start
I'm
booking
leaving.
it? Everyone
out.
keeps wishy-washing on this.
I
Alright, it seems
I
it
mean,
seems
I
the party's
guess-
committed.
I mean, unless we can
I-
try and beat it to fight, but we've used the only
Aqua,
spell we can right
I am gonna cast this on myself though while I am in normal form.
Got it. Okay, give me just a moment.
I have also cast that and taken a spell slot off earlier.
I don't think I have anything that I can cast. Actually, no, I'm
Oh,
concentrating
okay.
on-
Remind me, to tell you guys want a buff other than that 1d8?
Actually, I want-
That's 5th
I don't know
level
what
or
you have.
lower. Let me know.
Actually, I have a better.
I don't know what you
really
have, so.
matter.
So just pick any buff spell that's 5th level or lower. So I mean, I can give you anything, but ideally, like, you probably want something that lasts like 8 hours, right? So like Death Ward, since you mentioned it, is one of them. That Gift of Alacrity 1d8 is another one. I think Aid also lasts 8 hours. That's all I can think of at the moment. There might be a few others.
Longstrider?
Longstrider only lasts 1 hour.
Not for me.
Okay. Longstrider only lasts 1 hour for most people that aren't a teddy bear.
Less 2 hours. I don't think I have anything that I can really that a buff that'll really matter. Like Longstrider also won't even apply during gaseous form, and even if it did, 10 feet's not gonna make a difference.
Yeah.
Well, yes. General buffs.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess we try booking it and see what happens. Like, I guess so. Surely this guy's smarter than that, though.
Maybe.
All right.
What are we gonna do otherwise?
I'm worried. I'm just real fucking worried, you know?
All right,
go.
here it is. The plan committed to. You all exit out with your wind walks out into the sky, heading directly once again for the peak up above. Sarisa, you were outside, so you're a little bit further than them, right? Not by much, but a little bit. Well, you already have resistance to physical damage while in gaseous form.
But
Yeah,
it's
immunity.
non-magical, isn't it?
It was buffed to be all.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
wait, gaseous form? Oh, my gaseous form might just be non-magical.
Okay, well,
Let me
let's look real quick.
The windwalk might specify. Let me see.
I thought it was non-magical. Crazy.
Yeah, it's resistant to damage from non-magical weapons. Interesting.
Okay, but Stone Skin is magical, right?
Yes.
It's just all.
everything. Okay, yeah. I would like that.
Okay. Let me measure something. Give me a moment.
Oh, we're all fucked. This is a TPK angle if I've ever seen one.
Alright, so you exit out into your windwalk form. Dashing out, some of you are tossed about in various ways, as usual, as you're moving through the blizzard. When the following happens, the rock simply drops its wings and falls with gravity to about your level, outstretches them, as in front of you is the rock of Mount Gakis. You can
There I
see
go
that it
again.
still has a wound from the earlier meteor swarm, as indicated on its bar there.
Oh my god,
may
I
all roll for
fucking,
initiative.
what boss
Can
is
I
this?
drink my potion or no?
Not in gaseous
Like-
form.
I mean, like, are we? Like, does Ilion have the potions, or can I choose when I want to drink mine?
Oh, we already
This is so
drank this.
big.
Yeah, you
What-
drank it before going into the blizzard. You would have been frozen
Oh,
in
before
midair
going-
otherwise.
Oh, okay.
Aqua, what boss is this?
Midair.
Okay, I know it sounded familiar.
I don't have the music high enough to tell.
Atreus, you are not right there. You are over here.
Okay.
You cannot be mounted onto Winter Wolf on gaseous form.
Oh, I wasn't mounted. I was just next to them, because usually I would hope I would be next to them.
I rolled for where it tossed you. At first, it's like this is assuming you tried as hard as possible to stay as close as you can.
Damn, a copy of Atreus is on our team.
Copy.
Oh.
Hmm? Is there a second Atreus? Oh, copy Atreus. I see.
That's because you placed the wrong token.
So this
Oh,
map
true.
is basically just going to be us running.
Note that that right edge there is not where the peak is.
Where is the peak?
Because the peak actually was. Let me see.
Wait, how big
Because
is this
I had
map
mentioned
that we're looking
previously that the previous map
at?
also
Oh
wasn't
god,
complete.
roll 20 is dying again.
Oh no.
Each square is 50 feet.
Okay.
yeah,
roll
each of
20
these squares is
damage
50
me.
feet.
Not for me. Guess it's time to stop using edge.
Oh, oops. Forgot to change my macro.
Right, anybody else who needs to roll for initiative can do so. I guess Irina technically has to.
Cabal, you should be at full HP, I think.
I'm sorry, should it be what?
You should be at full HP. Shouldn't you?
We have rested, yeah. And
Also, I think Bologna shouldn't be at 130 despite the 45 damage because Cabal gave 15 temp HP.
True. There it goes. It's back to 145 instead. Lona, you did not take that full damage, and you also dodged the earlier lightning strike, which is nice.
I dodged the later one.
Well, it's still earlier compared to now.
I mean,
They're both earlier.
when we were like in the igloo, would there have been time for me just like give a quick lay on hands?
Yes, you would have had time if you chose to.
Cool. You can be full, Balana.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, how long were we in that little cave?
Not very long, like 2 minutes tops.
It's literally just an action to do it. So
Yeah,
I've
no,
got
I
to
was
people.
gonna say maybe save your lay on hands, but it's up to you. Cause I could have cast Cure Wounds if we had like an extra action.
I mean, yeah, I think if we're in there here for like 2 minutes, then you can cure wounds instead.
Is there
Okay.
anybody missing from this initiative? I think so, right? Bellona's missing. Who else is missing?
Oh,
That's it.
Pretty, I don't see you on. Oh, wait, no, yeah, I do. Never mind. I'm actually a buffoon. I'm
Yeah.
actually a monkey. Cabal, you're on. Leon, you're on.
did you
Irina,
fix my
second.
HP?
Yes, it's on 145 now. So, oh,
I
you guys are at
also-
full now, right?
No, I healed you for
Oh,
17,
my page broke.
32. Yeah, you're at full HP. Bologna.
Wait,
Okay.
macro does not seem to be hooked to it. Actually, I don't know.
Right. Oh, you didn't click on your token first before doing it, or if it didn't register.
With a roll of a 3, that's probably a good thing.
You get to re-roll your initiative, Bologna.
Yes. I don't know why it didn't work. It was somebody.
Put it down to roll 20.
Nice.
Oh wow, nice.
At least you're
Nice.
consistent.
It is fated that you have 8 initiative. But yes, so where are we? Is it wind?
I
walking, or
guess
are we
technically
in
you'd be
Gaffney's
closer
form?
to the ground in this. Sorry, I was just, yeah, you were all in windwalk form. Sorry.
Okay,
Where's the
cool. So we're just yeeting then, right? If unless it can catch us, in which case, who knows?
Which way is the peak?
To the right, top right specifically. Alright, then, if everybody's on, Freddy, Sarisa, Cabal, 3 of you can move first. One thing immediately becomes apparent, though, as your movement begins. The winds inside of the blizzard have become even stronger. It is now difficult terrain.
So we can move 250 feet or 300? I don't remember. What our moves
With so it's 300 a base. With dashing, it's 600. With difficult terrain, it's just 300 if you dash every turn.
Why do I feel like there's something that makes me ignore difficult terrain? I might be thinking of my other character.
Anyway, I move 300 feet.
Rose,
Alright.
Yeah.
you're at full HP.
Yeah, I thought I fixed it.
No. Also, are you okay? You seem like tired or distracted.
not. I mean, I am tired, but that's not why I'll talk to you about it later.
Okay.
Okay.
Cabal and Teresa.
Move thing again?
Hmm?
How do you move your token and measure at the same time? I always forget how to do that.
Click on your token, right click somewhere else.
Huh. Click on my
Taylor.
token.
Cabal, have you moved where you would like? And Teresa as well?
Right clicking actually fucked up my thing really badly, so hang on.
Wow.
I mean, it's 6 tiles either way.
Oh fuck, link clump is on, that's why.
Oh, link
Why
clump,
is
that'll do it.
Why is it on? It's supposed to be off. Question mark?
I do love link clump though.
Why do you have access to this site?
Hey, Aqua, out of curiosity,
Mhm.
it says reverting takes 1 minute, and it says a creature is incapacitated, so you can't take actions or reactions. Does that mean you can still move the normal 300 feet?
Let me check.
Because it just says incapacitated. It's not saying incapacitated and stunned or whatever.
That would be hilarious if it's true. Or if
Well, I mean,
that's-
like, it's just like you're moving during the transformation, so we could have started the transformation back just to see what would happen, and then start like moving away.
Let me check the exact text of Windwalk. One moment. No, it specifically says during which time a creature is incapacitated and can't move.
Oh, okay.
So yes, you were correct. If it was just incapacitation, you can move, but it is not.
Right.
We dispel magic.
That would
Honestly-
be the fastest way to do this.
Yeah, but the problem is one of us needs to be in non-gaseous form in order to do that, and we're all in gaseous form right now.
Oh.
All right, then if that's everybody's movement, then the rock moves.
Hold
It-
on. I'm just gonna dodge.
It's not your turn.
You cannot. It's not your turn yet. But also, the only action you can take when gaseous form is dashing.
I thought we. Never mind.
All right, Fenrir moves over to you. Give me just a moment. So, the first thing it tries to do is that with its... It does actually have legendary actions, excuse me, I forgot to place the bar there.
You said it does?
Yes, it does have legendary actions.
Fuck.
Actually, it's able to just move on, essentially on top of where location is. Although you won't... Yeah, you still would incur opportunity attacks. Alright, the first thing it starts doing is that it hits you with... It tries to hit you with its sheer wind as it moves over your space to knock you prone, but you cannot be prone while in gaseous form, so it doesn't matter. AC bonuses and such, it depends. Do you if you have... You can't wield a shield in your gaseous form.
Ooh.
I believe.
I'll remove.
As for
Are you
armor...
wearing armor? Uh-oh.
That's a great question. Let me check armor.
Because, if not, I might.
Fucking wild. I would think that, just kind of sneezing on us would disperse our particles away and
It's magic.
die.
Tell us.
Magic.
Magic.
It's key. I mean, methods.
The magic of key.
No, I think actually there's nothing about, and along with anything, along with everything it's wearing and carrying into a misty cloud. Double checking something.
AC and gaseous form.
I don't think it changes your AC actually. I think your AC, your armor is also gaseous basically. It just happens to work. Shield included also.
And does that include like magic items as well?
Yes.
I just like have passive effects. Okay, cool.
Yeah. You can't use any of the magic items actively though.
Just a curiosity, do you guys think we should try and get back in that cave if it's like I don't know.
Well,
I mean,
let's
this
see
is
the
a never-ending
damages
cycle,
first.
right? We go into the cave and we ungashes and it just flies back up again. We
Yeah.
ungashes again and flies down. So
Yeah, and I don't really know what we can do here because I feel like there's
There's
literally
almost no
nothing.
winning this unless we find some way to bring it down from that mile height.
Yeah, I
In which
don't
case,
think there's
we
a
just
way
keep
there
running.
is.
All right.
I guess I just think it's
Against
gonna kill us.
you, Fenrir, it goes ahead and beaks and talons. It shouldn't be rolling those auto rolls.
it shouldn't.
There we go. Sorry, I just I should click when the AC appears. It only hit you twice, which is for the 36 and 37,
Hold
which
on.
is reduced in half.
Okay, cool. Wait, does that get reduced again because of stone skin, or is it like magical weapons? I guess we couldn't put.
Stone skin will reduce it further. Yes.
Then let's reduce further.
Wait, is stone skin concentration?
Yes.
Yes.
So I will
Yes.
be making the concentration check as well.
I was hoping it got buffed to not concentration too.
Okay,
Wait,
let's not get. That would be
just common.
fucking crazy. Yeah.
I mean, Tensor's transformation has no concentration anymore.
I think Tensor's a self only, and you can put stone skin on others.
Oh, can you? I thought it was self only too.
No, 60
I've
foot range
not
even.
read text.
Yeah, Stone Skin is a really busted spell. Yeah, it's quartered for you, Fenrir.
Oh wait, I have heavy armor master. I just remembered.
Join the club.
It's pretty good. So is it proficiency -1? Is that what it is?
Double your proficiency -1.
Yeah,
Double.
11.
So,
Okay.
so
Jeez.
basically 11. Reduced by 11.
Wait, doesn't
Note
that mean
that
you
the,
take 0
uh,
damage?
The subtraction happens before anything else.
Okay,
Oh.
that's fine. So
Okay,
it'd be
so 6 damage and 6 damage.
Not too bad. Not too bad. It is now
that means I have 3 temp hit points left.
everybody else's turn, basically.
How
Okay,
much can we
well-
move again?
You can move with
300.
difficult terrain, 6 tiles basically. Is Xenia using dash?
Yeah.
Xenia uses dash.
3.
As Rock uses 2 of its legendary actions.
Hit Fenrir again.
A boom thunders out as Xenia dashes past everybody else. Over to the frontmost, and you notice a lightning bolt descend down right onto them.
Oh,
Have them make a dexterity saving throw at advantage.
You know, maybe I shouldn't waste 3 9-level slots making a monster if it's gonna die every single battle.
Yeah, I mean, there is a notable advantage to spirits.
Yeah, I mean the problem is that I can't use them anyway if they die the first turn, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
But I mean, we probably weren't going to be using mounts much this anyway, because I didn't think we were going to be fighting the rock on favorable grounds.
Dex?
Yes, at advantage.
So is
I
the
don't-
rock hitting?
I don't think they can pass a DC 27, can it?
I don't think so either.
Then,
Move there.
inside the might of the blizzard,
It's impossible. Oh wait, although it is right next. She is right next to me. So can she get extra stuff?
These tiles are 50 feet each.
if you have anything relevant that would be able to bring that up to the DC
no,
27,
The highest thing that is 8.
then I believe they're Death Ward triggers, and they are now at 1 HP. If you dash, let me know, because I can respond to a dash with an action. Or legendary action.
I dashed here.
Okay.
I would like
Then?
to move
In
and
response...
then move again.
Alright. Moving out, it will opportunity attack you while it can, Fenrir. With one of its talent attacks, although... Well... You're not exactly taking much damage from these. But in response to Atreus dashing, it will go ahead and use 2 more of its legendary actions. And, Sarisa, you notice lightning coalescing onto you.
Jesus.
Make that dexterity save at advantage.
It's 29 over 4, not 29 over 2. Yeah.
Okay, where did all my bonuses go? What happened?
Your gas.
Gas. Oh, right. I all forgot about one thing at the beginning of y'all's turn. I suppose this is relevant. You are still being tossed around 100 feet in a random direction. Technically, that's in a 3D space. This is a 2D grid. We're just going to roll with it. Just roll a d8, and that will determine which direction you roll in. With 1 being north, and then, you know, it's like, you know, 1,
being northwest.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just move yourself 100 feet in that direction at the beginning of each of your turns.
Wait, 8 is down? No, wait.
Top left.
8 is northwest.
Are you kidding me?
No. 8 is northwest. 8 is northwest.
Oh, okay, cool. That's even better. Thank you.
Let me
very
go ahead and
helpful.
place a compass rose here.
Yep.
Actually, no, wait. So if I would have been here, does that mean the rock would have been? No, because it no. So I would have gone here, and then.
Why are we
sorry.
all rolling 8s? Oh god.
Oh, wait, we all-
I wish I wrote this
there's
down when I was
another
rolling.
They were actually.
Okay,
Wait,
so I
we all
can get
have
that.
to roll a d8.
Yes.
Yeah,
Alright,
because they're
and
gonna get buffeted by the wind.
How many feet? 5 or 10 or what?
100. 100.
Oh, okay, so
2
10.
tiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we just trying to make it to the end of this screen? Like, is this like?
This is not the where the peak is at the end of the screen. The peak is a couple more thousand feet beyond that.
Oh god.
Sarisa, for that deck save, that's unless I guess you were adding some more bonuses.
No,
Or was
I
that
think that's right. I'm just blind.
Okay, then that would be 211 lightning damage onto you.
Great. I'm down.
You have death.
You see Sarisa's floating form simply floating there. They don't
Wait.
fall.
Can I choose to not activate a death ward?
I don't think so. I believe that the Jeff Ford doesn't give you the option of deciding. Let me check the wording on it.
Can I make sure I fly under Xenia?
Can we
case
not
anything
use
hits
any
me?
kind of reactions or anything at all either while we're doing this?
No, we're just fucked.
Flying underneath Xenia? I mean, you can attempt to if you use your movement deliberately to be underneath your location.
Is this
Just-
okay? Does Xenia
with it
does
tossing
Xenia
you
get hit by
around-
lightning twice?
No, that's just doesn't target them.
Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. But I thought we could like choose to not use our features.
This is a spell. Spells do exactly what they say.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah, I
actually the
wish
first
that
happened.
was the case.
Spells do exactly what they say unless the DM says
Until the
otherwise.
DM says no. Yeah.
Unless there is a specific environmental effect that prevents it.
Or the DM says no.
So yeah, I don't think we can make it to the peak.
Are you at 0 HP now, Sarisa?
No.
Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's to keep trying.
Oh, did
I'll
you use Boon of
remember-
Invincibility?
I will remember you all dearly.
Well, thanks for reminding me, but I was just looking at my options.
Alright. The lightning strikes at you Boon of Invincibility.
I don't think we would be allowed to use it since we can't use our reactions and stuff. But I don't know.
There's no
Invincibility's not a
other.
reaction.
Can I trigger another legendary thing somehow? Like that's the only action.
It has one legendary action left.
Unless you
Okay, I guess we'll have to deal with this one more turn. One more turn.
Wait, why one more turn? What?
Isn't so? Okay, if the person who casted Windwalk goes down, doesn't the spell dissipate?
Nope.
Okay, I got him then.
Oh right, it's our turn again, right? Or well, it's me and Sarisa's block again, right? Since we went first.
It's-
now
it's
okay.
everyone.
No, it's just everybody's, because it's just a rock that interrupted the chunk.
That's wrong.
I don't think this is gonna work, and I don't really know what options we really have here.
There was the old trying and true just climb up, but then that just eats out our hit dice.
Yeah, like we're gonna freeze before we get there. Like all of us will. I really don't know.
Fenrir, one small thing. Oh yeah, Fenrir can't hear right now, huh?
Well, now that we're here, I actually don't think we have a choice. Like, I don't think we have the luxury of trying to, like, do something else. I think we have to go for it or we all die. And if we fail, we also all die. So...
yeah, I think we all die here.
well, we'll see.
Guess we find out.
In theory, if depending on how slow he is going for you guys, Freddy might be able to make it.
Well, I mean, if you get shot by lightning, you're dead.
Well, I'm willing to take that chance. I guess.
Alright, is that where everybody's final position is before the rocks move?
No. I'm not taking my action yet.
Okay.
I'm neither.
We're all playing chicken right now.
I mean, I guess we really just have no option, no? We book it and
Hope for the best.
hope for the best. Yeah, I mean, what else do we have?
Hey, Aqua, it wouldn't happen to be dim light or anything here, right?
I don't think you're allowed to take that action anyway.
You
Right?
cannot take that action in it.
Wait,
Even
It
if
is
I
dim.
could,
Wait.
it moves like 2 squares. Doesn't even
wait,
matter.
I
Nice.
used a bonus action to eye bite.
You can't.
Why?
You
It
can't
doesn't
use
say
your
I
item.
can't take bonus actions. It only says
The
stuff
only
about
action you can take is dash, and
Yeah.
action.
Yeah,
It
the
doesn't
only
mean-
action.
it doesn't
Actions
mean
are bonus
action is-
actions.
It doesn't mean action is in standard action. It means action is in.
For the same reason that incapacitation says you can't take actions, that means you also can't take bonus actions.
Correct. Blame Jeremy Crawford.
It should say you can take no kind. You aren't able to take any types of actions, but instead it makes it sound like you can only not take standard actions.
This is Jimmy. That sounds about right, Fenrir. Alright, Bologna, have you committed to that position or are you moving?
I was gonna ask if something ends a incapacitation, would that end the spell?
No, the spell will only end after you use the minute to transform back. Or unless somebody dispels it somehow.
Okay. Lamal, like, I'll
Just run.
move like right there. There.
Where's the little cavern we made?
Approximately that way.
Great. Okay.
The cabin we made? What do you mean?
Cavern.
I can't
Oh.
speak to it.
No, I mean, the cavern would have only been like down here somewhere. Would have been like.
Yeah, it would have been like at that bottom leftish area or like right
Yeah,
below,
just
not too
around
far. You know, relatively, as far as
Yeah,
not too
'cause we-
far, hundreds of
We only
feet
had
is-
one. We only had one turn, and we all were around here. So that sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, so it's somewhere around here.
Alright, then with that,
I just. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we make it out of this.
on the rock's turn, it will go ahead and then ride the current a little bit more to get over to here. And it will begin attacking the wisps that are close to it. Somewhat indiscriminately, it's going to throw these over at Bologna.
Wait, what?
You're being attacked.
God
Oh,
fucking
God.
damn it, dude.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
It does have flyby, yes.
We can't even attack it even if we wanted to.
That's true, actually. But you
Yeah.
take half of this, Bologna, just 54.
We should have just taken the hit dice.
Yeah,
But that
and-
wouldn't have like. The problem is, we
What?
can't just take the hit dice because we run out of ice cold immunity too, and then the blizzard just slows us down so much. We don't make it up there by walking.
Oh, I don't know then.
I really don't know what the solution to this is. Then honestly, if the
Can I
rock
use
is
the
this smart,
reactions?
no,
No. Oh, wait.
I didn't know the
depends,
rock
I
was this
think.
smart.
Right. It is the beginning of all of your turns, and you roll that d8 to determine which way you fly. Irina is launched over to here, actually.
Go the same direction.
Let me know if you use the dash action.
I am gonna use my dash action.
Alright. You
Man, can I like roll any of the other numbers?
You dash all the way over to there, Freddy, and perhaps it's not a surprise as the lightning bolt descends down onto your location.
It is not a surprise. I literally cannot pass this, by the way.
Right. As that's happening, there's one person who is doing something different. Irina is floating toward the ground instead of toward the peak.
Wait, are we not on the ground?
No, this is like in the air. It's a.
We're
I mean, whether or not you view it as a two-dimensional or representation in the air or on the ground, it's the same either way.
Okay.
Well, I mean, given my current predicament, I keep getting shoved backwards, and I am so far away from you guys.
Maybe you should just go down here.
Yeah, I'm thinking of just joining Irina down there.
Yeah. There's no way we make it like this way. There's really not.
I didn't realize we left the ground. I thought we were still floating along the ground.
Oh no.
We're not gonna get to the
Oh,
peak.
Freddy,
I was
did my
like,
lightning roll go through?
Absolutely not want to be in the air
Roll through?
for
No.
this.
No.
Yep. I'm gonna be heading towards in the direction of Teresa, or not Teresa. Irina. Yep. Let me see. There.
Are you not gonna go back to the cavern?
Don't know where she's headed. But,
That seems to be the direction they're going, toward the cavern.
I still have not seen a lightning bolt damage roll, by the way.
Yeah, sorry. It's because I had to refresh roll 20 because it bulked for a moment.
No worries.
Give it a moment. Here it is.
I don't think it matters what this rolls, honestly.
Oh god, poor Freddy.
Yeah.
Boomf!
Yeah, what it looks
Great
like.
one shot.
Yeah.
Did you have Death Ward, Freddy?
No.
Do you even have Death Ward?
No.
God.
Wait, you do have one thing. Oh, I don't think your grave thing is actually going to.
Patriot
Yeah,
did
you
dash
want me
down
to roll?
first.
You want me to roll a D104?
Yeah, you'll get there. You'll get it.
Yeah.
All right, dash action used.
Death Ward's not even on the sorcerer spell list. It's only on the cleric and paladin spell list.
Interesting.
I guess I got no choice. Sorry, Nick. The shield lightning drops down onto you as another dash action is used, Freddy, as you will fail one death save.
Wait. Are you rolling this randomly?
Hmm?
Are you rolling this randomly, or is it just saying "fuck you"?
No, he just.
Just choosing the one that's furthest away, like the furthest up the mountain. That's what I've noticed
Wow.
so far. So
Yeah.
Freddy's gonna get fried.
There's literally nothing we can do either. Like literally nothing.
No, there's literally nothing we can do. This was the worst idea we've ever had.
Yeah, It's just what else do we do in that scenario?
The Rock is
Okay.
choosing because he got hit by a meteor swarm.
This is personal.
The Rock remembered that.
Honestly, I wouldn't even put it past him. Like I'd do the same thing.
You know, okay, that's fair. I deserve that.
You know what I find really funny is the best part about this is Andraste's not even here, and they literally commented, "How are they supposed to protect Freddy if he's giving?"
Oh
people
no!
Now Freddy's dead.
No, I
The
guess.
one session Andraste's not here.
When we fight this fucker, we lose somebody.
I really don't know what we're supposed to do against this guy if he's this smart. I really don't, because we're
Are you-
going to mountain.
Are you just all descending down to the cave?
Yeah, I mean,
I guess
we can't,
so.
Okay.
There's no way we
Then I
make
guess
it. We can't.
we streamline the rest of this then, which is simply as you all descend downward and more to the left. The last thing you get a witness of as you get into your cave is heading over to the misty form of Freddy.
Oh god. Wait. Oh god. Yeah. There's really nothing we can do.
We're never gonna find his insides. They're just gonna be, stuffing everywhere, just like the snow.
You got a nat 1.
Does Freddy have any final thoughts or words?
He's not within 30 feet of anybody, so nobody can hear them anyways.
Well, no. Telepathic bond extends across the plains.
Oh, does
Yeah.
Yeah.
They hear your last mementos.
it? Freddy's gonna say, goodbye specifically to Andraste.
Oh.
Oh no.
That you all return back over to the cave and huddle up and turn back from your windwalk form, presumably.
How many people
Hate that
can
I hate
fit in a
it
cube
so
of force?
You
People force will not work on Blizzard.
Oh yeah. Wait. Oh, we are in the blizzard. Okay. So we still lose hit points even if we drink the cold pots. Like I don't know what we're supposed to do.
No,
then.
we
No,
don't
we
lose
don't.
hit
Oh.
points.
Wait,
That's
then why
what I
let's
mean. We
just
can
go
still
on
hope
foot.
it. We
The
can hope it
potion
for the
lasts
next
for an
hour.
hour. That's the problem. We okay. So look, so the potion lasts for an hour, right? An hour is
Right there.
yeah. So this is an hour. Then we have like all of these. If each one of these is an hour, and each hour is 3 hit dice, that's more than 18 hit dice. We're all gonna die.
Wait, all of what is 1 hour?
So
Every
this
peak?
is 1 hour basically.
Okay, that's 1 hour.
Yeah. So peak to peak is 1 hour. So
Okay.
from here to basically, like here-ish, let's just say, being generous, we're going to be cold immune. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 hit dice to get up to the top by walking. We're all going to die.
I mean, we don't necessarily die if we don't spend a hit dice.
No one
I
has
mean-
attempted it so far. We don't know what actually happens if you don't decide to spend it.
Well,
it does not feel fatal.
What happened is when it's Bartholomew is CR 1 or 0 or whatever, and as soon as the blizzard hit him, he just went out, right?
Yeah, but he also
like-
has 1 HP, so.
Oh.
Literally anything could blow in his direction and kill him.
Confirmed. That
Well, yeah, Bartholomew didn't spend a hit dice. What happened?
They froze.
Okay, so they took cold damage.
well, he just froze up as soon as we crossed the threshold the first time.
Oh.
Because I think there was a blizzard thing, and he just froze up there.
Oh, wait.
into a
No,
crisis.
there was.
It's because you
I
have to
don't-
make that con save whenever you're out in the blizzard, remember? If you fail the con save, you get petrified and freeze and take damage. That's what happened to Bartholomew.
Bartholomew didn't
almost.
freeze in the blizzard. They,
Wait,
they
yeah, we
actually
weren't in
did
the
just
blizz-
freeze. They froze when around the same time they had to spend the second hit die.
Okay, so that means they took cold damage of some sort. So okay, let's say that you do just freeze if you don't spend a hit dice.
We don't know
If-
that.
Okay, if we take cold damage and we freeze, we're not necessarily dead as long as half of the people spend hit dice. There's half of the people to unfreeze the other half, and then we can just rotate like that. That's the only way we're gonna get to the peak.
Freddy, would you like me to provide you another character sheet?
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay, I'll get on that right now. Actually, Wiz, can you handle that?
What did the rock do with Freddy's magic items? Did they eat?
You're not
Have
there
you-
to see it,
Freddy?
unless you would like to stay out during your windwalk form to watch.
No, I just wasn't sure if he was like.
I just peek my head out.
I
Well, they
guess
have-
that is one thing. There is one
Don't they
thing you
have
did
the
notice.
X-ray? Don't they have the X-ray vision anyways? They could see
Yeah,
him
we have
even
true
outside.
sight. We can see it that far.
Yeah.
There
we
is
could see
one thing,
the
I
snow at
suppose,
least.
that is notable. Where is it? Sorry.
Well, I was
I
in a
guess
gaseous
Fenrir, you were the
form.
closest to see this. Fenrir, and
I
you
was
have
in a
perception,
gas-
right? Fenrir, do you have perception?
They're,
I don't know.
they're
If
not
Discord's still
involved.
broken.
You have to wait
Oh, right.
you have to wait for your stream to catch up.
Oh, they said nope? Okay. Hey, Trish, you were close as well. What's your perception?
I have a passive perception of 18.
You would have seen it on scarcely visible on Rock's immense form. As it flew by you toward Bologna, you saw that it has the vibrant rose on one of its talons.
It's using magic item.
That piece of. Oh my God. Hold on. Is that the one that Hafner had?
Yes.
Pizza.
Ha,
Yeah,
I mean, product
Atreus will
management-
make a note that of the comrade that they did lose, the gosh dang Rock took it and is wearing it.
Oh yeah, do we know? Would they know how because Freddy was still in a gaseous form when he went unconscious, right? So like, did the rock just like fucking slurp him down like a straw, or like, did he just disperse his body into a million particles?
Once your body ceased to be a creature and became a corpse, Windwalk no longer functioned on it, and it just reverted to normal. The last thing that they see as they're looking through the cave wall is that it descends down onto where your body was and just carries it and all the equipment away toward the peak.
Yep, just like it did after.
Wait, so it's leaving towards the peak?
Yes, it's flying fairly quickly over there.
Oh shoot. No, let's not do any more. Like the whole gaseous thing is, I think it's just gonna straight murder us.
Well, okay,
It
so
helped us a good distance. I think now we have to continue on foot though.
well, if it's going up to the peak, so it took like 2.5 minutes to get there. So we could probably get like here with gaseous form until it's like done with its shit up there, right?
Oh god.
Then-
the thing is smarter.
Okay,
every
wait,
single time we think
okay,
of
I
a
have a
plan where it's being
question, though.
stupid, it's not that stupid.
If it's gonna lightning strike us every turn once we get close enough, what do we do?
Yeah, I don't actually know how we fight this. This thing does a lot of damage.
Alternatively, we reset and get
But-
more speed.
Reset? What do you mean reset? Like the problem is we
Okay, so
we've already used our cold immunity potions.
We're still
we
cold
can
for the
get
next
more.
hour.
I mean, it's not like there aren't any more frost salamanders.
Yeah, I just think that might be a royal pain in the ass to get.
Okay, I mean, that's my only solution until we come up with another / better one. I mean, we could also just keep going and just see what happens when we
Say
Is
we
it
can try
dice?
to hoof it, to be
Guys, I
honest.
feel like we're too safe. Like, if we get TPK'd, whatever. Let's just... You know, that would be funny. I don't know.
I don't know if everybody agrees with that.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it would be
Uh,
funny. I don't know if that's the right word for it.
It's just like... I'd rather take the risk than go back all the way, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, Aqua, it is like definitely flying towards the peak right now, right?
Yes.
I think we stay in gaseous form because I mean this was a couple seconds after Freddy went down, right? So we weren't even back to the cave at this point. Like we're not in our normal form yet. If we stay in gaseous form and try and like go a little up, and then if it's going to the peak, that gives us some time, and then we can hoof it from further up the mountain, I guess.
Honestly, I think we
Let
should
the
really
record
just hoof it.
state. Let the record state. Now that you're talking about killing Babala Saga, that Atreus and I wanted to.
Oh yeah,
Let the
I-
record state that it was a bad idea to leave
I
her
mean,
alive.
I did say that we should kill her later, just not now.
no, I meant
No,
now.
we
I
said
don't
now,
mean
yeah.
not
No.
even later. Not even later, like now.
She's not a friend.
Now I'd like to. Before, no.
Now
If-
that she's
if-
killed, Freddy, now you're like
possible.
okay.
I mean, we don't know if she is the direct murderer of Freddy, because again,
Well-
we don't know what's gonna
Well,
happen.
you remember
after
what
we
Aqua
anyway,
kill her.
said that
That's
the
beside the
rock
point. This is
descended.
beside the point.
the
Where I
rock
can-
descended and then had a quote-unquote moment of clarity, also known as that fucking bitch was controlling him, and yeah, it's Babala Saga. But I think if it's going up to the peak, decidedly.
Question about
I
one thing. Did you cover up the cave entrance?
I mean, sure,
we have a
we
few
have
because of
X-ray
Blizzard, right?
vision. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I wasn't sure
guess
if you
so.
decided to or not, or if you just kind of left it open, wind walked, and then because the previous time you were in here, it wasn't like walked open.
Wait, if it's going to Freddy, do we have to get into the cave? We could win what?
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. I don't think we ever transformed back
Unless
into
you
our normal
guys
selves
want
yet.
to actually go back up.
I don't think we ever transformed back to our normal selves yet. Like, because we saw it fly up to the mountain with Freddy's
Correct.
stuff.
It'll take a minute to transform back out of Windwalk.
Yeah, so we're still in Windwalk form. I think we try and leave the cave again while it's leaving. If it turns around, we just go back into the cave.
How fast was the rock flying? I like the fastest speed.
750, I believe. Yes, 750.
Check wind walk.
Oh, also, Dima Aqua, since we were in combat for a couple turns and it was kind of chaotic, would Keen Mind still apply?
Yes, actually, it would. That was like 2 turns. What would you like to learn?
I guess con saves for 1, and what do you guys think? Condition immunities? Yeah, sure, condition immunities.
Con
Yep,
saves is
perfect.
plus 19. Condition immunes are.
Holy shit, 19. Wow, that bastard.
I still think we should have just gone back to Malaki and picked up something.
Expeditious Retreat wouldn't do anything, you know that, right?
Why?
You have to use a bonus action to dash. We can't use a bonus action to dash.
The only thing you can do is dash.
But you can't use a bonus action to dash.
Why not?
That's
the
actually
only
a
thing
tough
you can-
question. Actually, that one is kind of on the. I can see where that's going. Technically, if we under the
Hold
same
on.
logic that, and you know, if the only action you can do to dash is you can't use a bonus action to. Sorry.
Yeah,
If
that
somebody
was
says
part
you
of
can't
the.
take actions, that applies to bonus actions too. If it says the only action you can take is dashing, theoretically that should also apply to the bonus action as well.
That was part of the original plan to run up the
But how would
mountain.
that help us then? Because it's self only.
Right, so that's why we have to go back to Valaki, so everyone picks up something that lets them cast the spell on themselves. You cast on yourself, we wind walk, and we go.
What is the
Yeah.
spell?
Expeditious Retreat.
Expeditious retreat.
Like to dash is a bonus action?
Oh, actually, no. If you had mentioned this to me, because I don't remember you talking about this, I have Expeditious Retreat. I could just store it in my item.
It was in the original plan that I
I
posted.
mean, there's a lot of text.
There was a lot of shit going
and no
on.
one
Yeah,
like
there's a lot
even
of stuff
bothered to
going on.
read it or even ask about it.
I mean, we talked about it for fucking 4 weeks. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's been-
and
it
then
was a lot of
and
talking.
then everyone just kind of ignored all those suggestions.
I don't think I don't think I ignored it. I just there was
Like-
a lot of things going on. Yeah, I mean, if I had known, I would have just stored it in my storing item, and we could have done that. I had no like, I didn't think that
Okay,
would work.
I
That doesn't
mean-
make any sense.
I posted it a few times. Like I don't know how else I can communicate to you guys like in chat.
Well,
and how-
even still, I have no assumption this would actually. I don't even know that this. I would not make the assumption this would work personally, but I guess if it technically works, then yes, that is something that could have happened. But obviously, it's too late for that now.
Yes, it's quite a bit too late for that.
So yeah, even still, probably wouldn't have helped us because like another 300 feet's not going to outrun 400 damage a turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
If anything, the real dangerous part's that lightning at this point.
Yes. Oh God.
Irina speaks, Cabal. Yes. This place gets on my nerves. That rock gets on my nerves. Everything about this awful godforsaken land, Barovia, this mountain, it all gets on my nerves. I'm in favor of climbing up to the top.
I'm with Irina.
Yeah, I
I'm-
think our best bet here is we try and go as far as we can until it's reached the peak. When it's reached the peak, we transform back and we start walking.
It'd be
I
nice if
But
the
there's
weather
no way
wasn't so bad, though. I wish it was nicer.
There's no way for us to teleport here, right?
teleportation
No, there's
seems
no
to be
difference.
kind of iffy in how it works.
Yeah. Are you actually casting Wish?
I'm casting control weather at 8th level.
Oh, you clicked the wish spell.
Well, he's replicating control weather.
Oh, okay.
yeah. Wait, what level
Oh.
is control weather?
8.
Okay.
Let me check something.
Let's go.
I was a little
Hold on, I have to check a little document I have. Give me a second. Do you tell the party this plan before attempting to make this decision?
No. In fact, Cabal doesn't even consult himself. It kind of just like accidentally does it.
God.
Okay, wait, but this takes 10 minutes. Are we just vibing here for 10 minutes? Like, he's like,
I
"Hang
mean,
on,
it
guys."
does it immediately as an action.
Which is an
Oh,
act-
okay.
Is that a
Okay.
ritual?
Okay.
This guy. Oh, I guess we're about to find out what happened.
Yeah, I'm checking something. Give me a second.
Yeah, we're about to find it.
Okay, based on this document I have, what exactly, as your ability to control weather goes out, what would you like to try and change?
For now, I wish it wasn't so cold that it wasn't blizzardy.
I see. So you're trying to change from Arctic cold to cold.
Yes, and flip
It will-
blizzardly to like less blizzardly.
Alright, you request for it to become... It will take some time, anywhere from 10 to 40 minutes, to see if there is a perceivable effect from doing so.
Oh, so it's gonna take some time anyways.
Well,
I mean, at that point, we could just climb up the mountain on a nice windy day. If it's nice. No.
No, it only
Dang.
moves it by one stage, assuming it works, as it would go from Arctic cold to simply cold.
And then you can change it up one more stage afterwards if it works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's also if it wasn't just locked into like ridiculously cold all the time because of the magical plane or whatever.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
very
I'm merely
possible that
trying.
if this is a subset of the plane of ice, that the plane of ice will just say, "What the fuck? You can't control me."
Yeah, I mean, if that happens, though.
Well, we can't. I mean, you gave it your best shot. This is literally the best shot you could give.
Wishing,
Yeah.
like, honestly.
What are you going to... Are you going to try moving up for 10 minutes then, while waiting to see if it takes effect? Because it can take anywhere randomly from 10 to 40 minutes before
I
anything
rolled
that
a
may
4,
happen
so
even
it's gonna
happens.
take up to 40.
I vote to climb up further.
Oh, I see.
I vote to climb up further.
I'm also... I believe that if this terrible creature was intelligent enough to stop us from going up, it may see us leaving as a chance of weakness to get us once more once your immunities run out.
Yeah, it's just, now our immunity is not much, but yeah, I guess we just go up. What else can we do?
We're much closer to the top than we are to the bottom at this point.
I appreciate your positive spirit. Let us go before your potions run
Wait,
out.
so are the rest of us still in gaseous form there, or are we all reverted then?
Oh, Acer's reverted a long time ago. He has zero
Oh.
intention of going back after that.
Okay, that's fair. Alright.
Right. Assuming there is no vote to the contrary, you open up the cave when a terrible beast emerges.
Let's go!
There you are!
Oh my god!
Well, we would have seen him, right?
Yes, they weren't exactly, but this was funnier.
Oh lord.
I mean, you would have seen them in the sense that, like, they popped, there was like a flake of snow that landed and it just immediately turned into Chip. Like, it almost like blipped into existence. They were the snow for a moment. I was searching for all of you, but then the big bird thing up there attacked, and I figure, well, there's only one person who causes trouble like that.
I guess that would be us. Alright, anyways, we're hopefully continuing up the top. You in?
Oh, of course. I'd sort you out. Let's go. As you ascend.
Yeah, killing's one of our party members. Just, some issues, according to Teresa. No biggie. It's an annoyance, as Rose would say.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
I'm just going to start to 20 minutes from here. 20 minutes go by, a hit die passes.
We're
Oh,
all
we're still
cold immune
immune.
right now. Cold
Oh,
immune
true.
Right now.
You are still immune. Good catch. There is no such thing that happens as such. And as for where the rock is, it returns at some point during the next 5 minutes and begins simply flying overhead once more.
Hey, Aqua.
Yes.
If it helps with any of the hit dice, can I try using the elemental constitution if I'm next to somebody to maybe help them reduce a hit dice usage?
Let's say you attempt it. But they'd have to choose to not spend it at that point.
Okay.
You do not get.
I thought this was an overtime thing, so I was just trying to, be affecting them the entire way through, kind of.
I see.
Not at a specific point.
Yeah, you can attempt it. We'll see. We'll tell you what happens next time you remind me. As the looming rock floats overhead like a vulture. I'll keep it just
Well,
right here the whole time.
You're still cold immune, Fenrir, so.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll give Fenrir the try.
Right when the cold immunity runs out.
Yep. Atreus is just looking at the bird every so often, and she just curses it, just I was a piece of burning, and I turned you to freaking wings to think about that.
By the way, I'm so proud of how I edited that rock image. The original was a bit tricky to work with. I like the one of it flying overhead. But I think it came out pretty well.
Alright, how's it going so far?
I think that is 1 hour, right? Now?
That image
Is
is
that 1 hour on the top
Oh
of
yes,
this,
and
right
40
here.
minutes pass by. You watch the sky, Cabal, to see if it's anything improved about the temperature at all, but it feels just as bitterly -70 to -50 as it ever has.
understandable.
Obviously playing piece of...
The peak is more in view now.
Well, Cabal, it was worth a try. I commend you for your effort.
A hit die goes through as you trudge through the bitter cold. It's suddenly it's like it hits you like a wall of bricks. The cold that just arrives. And your
Right.
cold immunity expires. You try
Oh,
to
did
protect
it?
somebody from the elements, Atreus,
Yeah.
but they still feel exhausted from their trek.
Oh, so Fenrir got a point of exhaustion?
No, they are. Did they choose not to spend a hit die?
Yeah, I think that was what they were
Okay.
trying.
Fenrir, you choose not to spend a point at a hit die while Atreus tries using their newfound powers from Radu in order to protect you from the elements. However, what happens is that some of your vitality is sapped, your maximum HP is decreased by 15.
Decent.
Note your original max HP somewhere. One more hit die here. Bitterly cold, and through the coldness, you find that the quickest way through path lies past a kind of careening. It's like not super winding. It looks like a small valley of sorts. That it's thankfully flat for traversal. You move through.
Let's see if I have anything to help you guys with this.
Who has the highest passive perception?
I have 18, but I don't think that's the highest.
I think I'm
Wait,
at 30
Sarisa?
something.
30 something. You're all moving forward when Sarisa, and I would say Freddy, but because alert, you are not surprised when the following happens. Moving through this a flat-footed, iced-over pathway, you feel vaguely the vibrations in the ground, Sarisa, as things emerge from the ground below. Massive worms covered in snow and ice, and riding on top of them appears to be some kind of creature here is where you are. As usual, the center of the map for things like this, just because it's easier.
Is this like a big sheer cliff?
Yeah, it's about 10 feet high.
Oh, only 10? Okay.
Oh, it's not even a gridded map. Oh, it is. Never mind.
And the grid is just a little dark, or I guess it's light in this case.
We're gonna have to fix that token eventually for Winterwolf because I still can't be behind them.
Yeah, I think last time we fixed it by just doing the old duplicate their token sheet, and then like signing it again or something.
I think so. But I have no control over that. You guys gotta.
How strange. How very, very strange. For all of you. At the sign of notable danger, Chip goes, "Oh, well, I'm gonna..." Boop. They turn into an ice flake and just rest on somebody's head.
Nice.
We're putting stacks. He's on top of Bartholomew.
Alright, and you can all roll for initiative. Let me go ahead and remove this.
Is
Let
the
me check
rock
what
still
this
just
is.
vibing overhead?
Yes, it is. It does not look like it is descending, but it very clearly is just watching all of you down there.
Lousy. Atreus just continues to mutter curses at him.
-1 to initiative, nice. Aqua, what are we looking at here? What's this swarm?
This is what appears. From the ground, this massive ice worm arises. Let me show you.
Oh god, it's a purple worm!
And riding on top of it appears to be this. Actually, if there was any one person here who knows about this due to intense study, Sarisa, you recognize these as ice devils.
Nice.
And they are riding on top of frost worms. Snow worms, technically. They speak in Inferno over all of you, clearly with their spears raised, intended for a fight. There! Bring us your souls, and we will let you pass.
Sorry, not for sale.
Oh wow, rolled an 18 on that initiative roll. Draconic. Okay, I'm going to let everybody here kind of decide on this. Because we're like approaching where the session normally ends. Normally it would end in about 15 minutes. Would you like to continue this next time, or would you like to finish up the fight? It may, you know, combats might take like an hour or something.
I think some of these people tend to go to bed early, so I think for their sake.
I
probably
have
it
work
here.
Wednesday mornings, so yeah.
Yeah, okay, no worries. Glad I asked then. Then that's where we will end off on this cliffhanger. Ice devils riding on top of frost worms, aiming for all of you. Nick, I will help you with your character and how to integrate it. They will be able to join this fight, don't worry.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
When these devils make these threats, or at least they start charging us for souls, Paul will try to offer some child soul wine.
Child who what?
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Yeah, that wine that we got that has children's souls in it.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of like the same thing, right?
They are not immune.
Look at me been holding that thing.
They have some condition immunities, but confusion is not one of them.
Nick died.
I killed him. I killed him twice.
Okay.
My mount's cooler than theirs.
Well, I'll have to fix. Actually, Zarisa's token doesn't show her HP. Could you fix that also? And attach it to the sheet? As that will be where we end off on the session. Thanks for joining, y'all.